that's Holly's guest star appearance.
The email.
Sit back. Does that make the light more better? Maybe if I just move the whole table. Oh, it does move.
Welcome
By the
to
way,
the stream, guys.
Casey.
Good evening, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
I was reminded that it's time to play the D&D, and although I wasn't technically late, I certainly had lost track of time. Luckily, we had to delay for other reasons as well, so I'm not totally at fault or whatnot. But now that we're here, we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. My first step was to distract everybody with that, what I believe everybody would be as a PC and an NPC. So yeah, head on over to our Discord. You can see it there. If you don't have our Discord, too bad. It's not for me to give out. So anyway, that got them nice and distracted. What?
Community building 101.
If you don't have it, too bad.
Building. Wait. Oh, I've been doing the wrong thing. Yeah, there's that. So, where last we left off, the party has discovered a few things roaming the halls. The other side of the vampire's lair is
Vampires.
Vampires. Well, literally, the vampire spawns themselves are beginning to roam around, taking note of Gislin's attempt to sneak through past them. A few have gone into the hall. A few are lingering and looking suspiciously. One has moved over and lit the brazier, and the rest of the party lies many, many, many squares away in a room, hiding and waiting, because Gislin says, "I'm gonna be right back," or something to that effect.
I
I'm gonna
usually
look
don't say
around.
anything. I just leave.
So,
Oh.
all of that being said, let me on the Roll20, let me open up the page so they can take a look at their surroundings, and we'll get into the things I'm supposed to read weekly, even though they never change. Let's see. Oh, it must be that one. There we go. And so that should be loading up for everybody. You should be able to see it. If you have problems with it, just refresh.
Glad I updated my internet.
Oh yes, this is definitely not the smallest map. So
It's good. It seems to be good.
good. Glad for it. Okay, so let me click over. Oh, it's so bright. Let me click over to these announcements. It's Lions and Crows episode 46, maybe? I don't know if
13.
13.
46 it says. And who am I to question?
4d6.
So
Healing? Okay, got it.
so here's the channel updates. According to this, Monday, the last page, is also at 7:30 p.m. I don't know when it's coming back. Is it Monday? Or is it a week? Casey's just returned from the
I
ocean.
haven't back yet. Well, yeah, I am back from the ocean.
You're on land.
Wall here. That's awkward.
It's weird.
Sorry, I just hit my arm on it.
Who put this wall in the walls? What the hell?
No, it just like comes out of the wall. Unnecessary.
The wall comes out of the wall.
It does.
Olsley.
Just don't be another brick. Anyway, Mondays, check it out. Whether it's this Monday or if Casey just needs a respite to get everything together, and next Monday, check it out either way. Show up Monday. Just be safe. Do that. Graced is bi-weekly.
It is not currently.
Or no. These are the announcements,
Okay.
Dora. And
I'm being
rely on the
punished
person.
for...
The person that updates this wouldn't let it be incorrect. I know that person,
Okay.
at least a little bit.
I think,
He's kind of a
considering
tiefling.
how not
But anyway.
bi-weekly it is, she would have time to update the announcements about how it's not bi-weekly.
I have many responsibilities right now.
So anyway,
My heart goes out to you.
One day in the future, on Wednesdays, it will be bi-weekly, possibly. But, you know, etc. Hey, check out our Twitter. We got that. Check out our YouTube. We got that. check out our rollislant.com. We got that. Check out Kevin MacLeod for his free, but really good-ish music for that environment or that moment or et cetera, et cetera. It's good stuff. It's good. It's good and free. Free is good. Roll20, also free, by the way, to use their VTT, or you can get upgraded versions. I myself went with a mid-tier. I don't like to go all out, it's a little extremist, but I know an extremist here in the stream that has gone all the way to the highest level of tier. So all kinds of fun and toys and all that. We love their VTT. We love their Spotlight program. I don't even know if it's still active, but I know that there was one or is one.
That's what has taken me all the way to the top. The Spotlight program.
Interrupting. All right. Custom art.
You told me I'm supposed to do that as an NPC.
No, that's if you're an NPC. You're a PC right now. Knock it off.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Custom art and subscriber emotes by. Oh, let's wait. On the this one? Is it this one? Hold on. I gotta wait for the stream to catch up. It is that one. My finger is invisible. I would like to mention this. What if I do this? No, that does not. What if I just do this? There we go.
There you go.
There we go. All right. So this person does the character art and emote art.
Yes.
Is that art? Emotes? And check her out on her Twitter. It's at JUBILUCKY. That's it. That's all I have. So, good. It was weird that I disappeared like that, but better you not see the finger than you can see things behind me. So I'm okay with it. Party ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Nice. So we're going to start with the easy folks first. TOA, Jesse, Cadaverous, and Aurelia just outside the doorway. For some reason, everyone just started moving. Ghislaine said that she wanted to check out something and walked off into the darkness as Ghislaine does. The hallway is a few rooms away. Is there any precautions or any activities besides Jesse sitting in the comfy chair, looking at what once was a dancing fire and once had produced some darkened gemstones that are likely holding the essence of the imps it had within?
Did we take those? Did we?
We have them.
All of them?
I believe we have all of them.
I'm going to turn up the volume. I can only hear mumblings. It's dangerous because someone's going to yell now.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, no, yeah. So any precautions, any activities, anything from the peanut gallery whatsoever? Aurelia, you're the closest one, but because of the doors, you still don't really hear anything echoing down your way. Not that Ghislaine's very loud. Often Ghislaine is loud in moments.
Only when Beth rolls stealth for her.
That's true.
I couldn't be bothered to show up.
So, right now, are we like at in the same moment as Ghislaine is being attacked, or are we before that moment?
You are in the very moment.
Okay.
That Ghislaine is about to. Let's just say a few moments prior, as Ghislaine is.
Just because if Ghislaine decided that she wanted to go off and like chose to stay there, that she was gonna go off and check something out, I think that Aurelia, there's one room here that there's like that bear rug room or the bedroom, and I think that if Ghislaine said like, hey, I'm gonna go like away from here and investigate something else, I think Aurelia would have tried to take the time to go to that room and check it out. I don't know,
okay.
but that's also something that I didn't do last session, so I don't know whether that's something I can do like retroactively.
Cadaverous would be trying to do this anyway.
When you juggle two small little moments when you camera pan over here and you're working and focused on Gislin, there's a lot of time where you could have, but you didn't have the opportunity to say. So I don't mind dealing with that first. That's why really I am speaking with the non-Gislins right now. The Goslings.
Goslings.
if you will.
I was also thinking the same thing, Dora. Tio wouldn't have pushed for it because he's worried about Cadavers and Jesse. But if you start going and Cadavers starts going, Tio will turn to Jesse and go, "We shouldn't be."
Nope. No, make no mistake. Imagine, if you will, you look at Cadavers right now. Cadavers doesn't look like his regular old frail self. Cadavers looks like a very amplified version of that. Cadavers has the shakes. He's got the very, very tiny little bit maximum hit points right now because he's under the influences of the negative energies that were the wraiths. And I don't know if a specter got him too, but it's the same.
Everything got me.
And then looking over at Jesse, who's been reduced in a much more conventional way and is just hanging on by her sheer, no, I'm going to finish this jerky attitude before I go forever, maybe. Jesse's slumped onto the chair, but she's not happy-go-lucky, Jesse. It's beat within an inch of her life. She pissed off Mama Jesse. So
I sure did piss off my mom. I'm sure she's real mad.
your mom's going to come to hell.
Knowing that,
I knew you were here.
Cleric and healer, Tio would urge or help Jesse up and have them walk together to wherever Aurelia is going, because he's not going to be able to convince Cadavers otherwise, and he wants to find somewhere safer because this room isn't safe. If there is somewhere safer, it may not be this room. So, Jesse, you're coming.
Well, I ain't gonna stay here by myself.
I love, by the way, zooming in and taking a look at Cadavers' health block right there. What does that say? 2/63 minus 8. What?
So I remember what my regular max is.
Amazing.
Oh dear, I'm lagging so much.
I am stepping into this room. What am I seeing with my eyes?
There's an old rug on the ground. There is a fireplace with a few what looks to be not disturbed in years cutlery and whatnot on top. There's an old candle holder, a large one, but not quite the giant candelabra on top of the fireplace as well. The fireplace has an old ancient pot hanging down from it over what appears to be the remnants of a long forgotten fire. To the north, I should say, there's a cabinet, a very large, deep one. It has all sorts of little cobwebbed over jars and boxes. It looks to be small personal effects, but the kind that you would expect maybe a servant or something would have. Small little things like, oh, look, an apron and etc. Look, a broom handle. And of course, there's a bed that looks like it's either missing a mattress and it's just the wooden frame underneath it, and a ripped up blanket and a falling apart pillow that would likely explode into millions of bits of dust were you to put your head upon it. Which Cadavers immediately jumps up onto.
I'm going to die in my sleep. Any minute now.
Okay, Cadavers, you're not asleep.
Any second.
Cadavers.
I think
I walk over and I like pat him on the face. Cadavers, wake up.
Pat him on the face. That's a slap. What are you doing?
You're
so
playing with
Cadaver-
Strike, flurry of blows.
Or you're playing with fire here. You're playing with fire here.
just take him out now.
I can do 1d6 damage with my fists.
That's twice my HP.
I could literally take out Cadavers with a single punch.
Don't
You
do
could
it.
crit him into instant death
I could-
with one punch. Boom, take 12, you're out. So,
Go search the room. I'm comfortable here.
I think you're lying to me.
I was more comfortable than I was standing up.
the old
Okay.
bear skin rug that Jesse lays down upon is still soft, as if whatever preservation method they used was very, very effective. It's a bit dirty, but
Cares.
nothing my cat wouldn't lay in. Filthy
So
cat.
I would definitely lay in it.
And it is very soft, so it is comfortable at all. You feel that it would be very easy to sleep or rest on this large creature's fur.
I'm just gonna pat the bear head. Like,
I hear
I-
typing, but I see no
feel-
words.
your energy, I'm gonna absorb your power into my body.
Don't you
Okay.
like have a bear spirit you speak with
I
as well?
do.
You're like, hey, look at this.
We are one. I am bear.
So you said that there were the remains of like personal effects in here.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. But it looks like personal effects, but nothing private, not like a diary or keepsakes, so much as the stuff you might find in a room of a servant that they've collected over the years that's kind of useful toward the whatever they do, whether it's like you'll find a few more plates over there. Okay, so they clearly ate right here. You'll find some old wooden cutlery. You'll find that kind, but you don't see like, oh look an embroidered blankie from Grandmama or anything like that.
So there's no
Yes.
personal effects. It's just.
It's not personal effects. It's clearly somebody's stuff.
The effects
but
of a
not-
person.
It's not. It's impersonal effects. That's what it is. There we go. It's very impersonal.
I want you all to rest, but I don't know how to.
Well, I'm going to start by closing my eyes.
Okay.
All right.
Cadavers, you lay down on the blanket itself. The blanket
If you try to
tatters every time
die-
you move at all.
No, I'll know.
It's
Because
this is the kind
your
of stuff
death
that you might
bargain.
expect moths to come flying out of. So the fabric tears and or tatters a lot.
If you try to just slip away in your sleep, it will prevent you from doing that. So don't try it.
You hear that, cadavers? Don't die.
God, hey, you. Oh,
Dying
what are you
over
doing?
here.
Well, maybe we should get. When Gislin comes back, we should try to rest here. Maybe this is better defensible from the specters and the wraiths.
It does
How's
appear
that?
to be.
Is it anti-invisible walls?
I don't
I don't know
know.
what that means.
Walls that you could definitely
I mean,
see.
I think all walls are.
I just
Actually, I think walls are quite pro invisibility just by default.
think that just
In
means
that they
visible
create
walls.
invisibility for things behind them.
Did anyone catch what I was trying to say?
No.
Oh.
Anti-ghost room?
Oh.
That's better.
I actually thought maybe you mean that they can't get by these walls, but then I wasn't sure because of the words you chose.
I don't know.
Fantastic.
Does this what's the vibe? Does this room feel different?
Well, have you tried to vibe? Go ahead and roll your very Dora-like rolling.
Can I roll to vibe?
Can I
Is
help
that
her
an
roll the
insight
vibe?
check? I'd like
It
to insight
is.
the room.
Can I
It
help
is
her
an
roll the
insight
vibe?
check.
I'm gonna insight check the room.
Inside out.
Insight. 23.
Wow.
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 You get a feeling of a semblance of calm and maybe warmth. in here?
I think this is a good room. I think the people here
Really like
were
this.
happy.
I'm
They may also be dead now, but I think at the time they were happy. And really, what more can any of us ask for than to be happy before we are dead?
You're ruining my relaxation with your monologuing.
My monologuing is a gift, and it will help you relax. You're lucky to have me, cadavers.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that as agreement. Where's Gislin?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I should be back.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was taking on Asteris himself.
Dewey, you have been a little bit quiet in watching Jesse sprawl out and cadavers, put himself on the rack over there. And watching Aurelia go through things and start talking. Is there anything you wanted to do here or
Can you hear
wanted
me?
to mention? Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I didn't know if you could hear me because I've been talking and I wasn't sure if that was.
But you did saying a lot of nothing. What do you mean?
You are a little bit quiet.
Okay, I'm not sure why that is.
It's the volume of your
fine.
voice through our computers.
You're fine. It's don't go looking at your volume settings. You're perfectly fine.
The reason is because. Hang on one second.
Yes, that's
Okay.
conjecture. You're now off the game and you're checking things. That's good. But I was
don't
wondering
know.
if Tia wanted to do anything in the rooms.
I was essentially going to ask to see if I could infer anything about if I can think of any reason why the imps would be crystallized here in that fireplace like that, and if I could like get any similar to what Aurelia did and get any sense of whether this room is like is warded in any way, or maybe not even that much, but if it is kind of like set apart from the rest of the graves that we see around here. Like this is like
Okay.
a grave.
So two parts.
Yeah.
First part, you want to know what's up with the imps. Why are they crystal? Why
I
are
want to
they?
see if I can get an inkling about
Right.
why
So
that might
what
be.
skill or knowledge-based something would you try to apply to that?
I would go for Arcana or Insight, but I also can make a case for Religion.
Well, you tell me, because I don't have to make the case. You have to.
I am fine with either Arcana or Insight. I think
Are you?
he would probably go for what he
Because that's a
knows or what he
range, and what I
feels.
need is which one you're actually going to use.
Let's go with Arcana.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me your Arcana to try to get a better idea of things. So an 18, not bad. The gems themselves, clearly housing these entities, and imps are very low-ranking entities.
They're like the grunts.
Would require some sort of ritual or something to bring them back to being an imp, or possibly it was a ritual or an interruption that put them into these, and that's not part of the usual.
Can I infer that it's in any way like the gems that we've been encountering related to Asteris and the sort of Embaran fragments? Is it anything like that?
It does feel a lot different in nature,
Okay.
as these contain an entire creature.
Like a physical creature as opposed to a fragment of a soul.
It will immediately be freed again. There's a lot of things, a lot of stories, a lot of lore, and even a lot of mythology around the binding and or capture or holding of creatures. You can banish creatures, et cetera, et cetera. This feels like it's in that line, whereas what Embaran and Ordan and Astris and all the whole 9 years, that seems to be a much different methodology to. You don't believe it's related.
It doesn't seem really okay. Can I infer in any way? This may be another roll, an insight roll. But is there
Well, I'll
any
let you know.
kind of-
All of your inferences are on you. That's fine. But
Okay. Is there any way Tio can think of or I guess I'm fishing for information, but is there a way that Tio would be able to maybe infer why they would be captured and put in the fireplace in this particular like place in hell? Is it just like a decoration, or does it seem significant, or is it? He's fishing for anything that might give him a clue about.
Okay, and what skill or knowledge would you like to apply it? Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
An 11.
The
best you can come up with is that it's cruelty, and this place is kind of like that's the motif.
Okay.
Built here in hell, so it could be literally just as simple as, oh yeah, let's mess with these things because we're stronger than these things.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha. And my second task was just to kind of do the same thing as Aurelia and see if I could infer anything about this room, why it would be here, if it seems to be like a separate place that the spirits wouldn't want to go. I'm thinking maybe it's like a grave tender kind of situation, but I'm not sure.
Go right ahead.
Okay. It's going to be insight as well.
Yeah, it will be. And so you get the feeling that a caretaker to the tombs was likely pushed here when this was first being whatever. It might be long gone historically. It might be something that was clearly used. So you think, I would expect it would be somebody who has no actual power themselves, something safe for them to leave, that has the menial tasks of cleaning and or attending. Clearly it's been in disrepair. Just even outside the door there's rubble, so whatever had been here isn't here and hasn't been for a long time. Gotcha. But initially it would have been here, and because you rolled so high, you believe that if there were any kind of evil power that dwelt here and they put that here, then they would likely avoid hurting the caretaker. So this may be a safe place because they would be instructing all the undead, don't mess with the caretaker. We know he's alive.
Gotcha. Does it seem like there has to be something done to this room in order for that to happen? Or is it like that's just the state of this room and it's kind of like a lasting memory through the shades?
Well, it could be the state of the room. It could be that it's hard to say. Didn't roll impossible. You didn't roll the greatest, but it was still a decent roll. So you know that there's probably good cause for them to have left the caretaker alone, and therefore there might be good cause to think of this as a safe place. Of course, still rolling the dice, you're not sure.
Right. It's not gamble.
It's not a divining rod that you have. It's a
brain.
Right. So
I also feel like this room is safe. It seems to me set up like a grave tender's room. I mean,
my last question to the party here before we jump on over to the other side. You better finish that. Hurry up, Casey. The door.
Oh, gosh.
Is the door open?
See the thing.
In the room you're in.
I was gonna say that should be a pretty easy question.
Yeah, see the thing is that we would close the door and wait for Gislin to come back.
So close the door.
So
Yeah.
You have closed the door.
we've closed
Okay.
the door.
That's important for many reasons.
I know it is, and
Getting
it's,
in.
as the player, this is not the decision that I want to make, but it is the decision that my character would make in the moment.
One question to you for you to ponder while we pause in time. Who and where is the caretaker?
Well, he may have turned into a vampire out of his own will. That's something that
I didn't mean answer now. I was implying that Tamur should take us to the
Away.
Oh, I see. It's a rhetorical question.
And with that, let's visit here on the map. Over to the west, to the left, either way. Gislin, the creatures are slowly creeping toward the door. They are doing their best to listen in on the intrusion. They are very, very heightened. Your dramatic entrance put them on edge, if you will. And so they're very sure something is nearby. And they were going to try to locate that. And you can see them beginning to do searches. They're using their superior eyesight, their superior hearing, and their sense of smell. For the living, still give off a certain odor that's different from their own, which is, bottle. You can get it bottled and sell that, but it's fine.
I have odor of the living on right now.
Eau de living.
So
Clement.
I apologize because last time I was in this room, I didn't ask the million questions that I could have due to lack of communication. So coming in here, I would have known how many. Were there only 4 when I came in? Have any exited already?
One has exited, and you are well aware that 2 were exiting when suddenly the one here stopped and looked in your direction.
Okay, so the total number of them is 5?
The
that
ones
I've
that you've seen, yes.
Okay. And then can you tell me the light situation? Because the one over in the top left corner lit something over in there.
Right. I had a candle token, so I'm using that just to place over the...
Oh, okay. I can kind of see it goes to like there. It's 20 feet.
Correct.
Is it 20 feet? That's it? Or does it go 20/20?
It goes 20/20 in bright and dim light.
Okay.
As it lights up pretty, as you might expect a brazier to do, a nice, decent-sized flame with a lot of side for it to shine about and around. The ceilings are 15-foot ceilings, so even though there's stonework, there's reflection coming off of that as well. It's like when you shine a light at the wall, it kind of lights up the rest of the area. If you just shine up into the sky, it wouldn't light up anything. So, and there's a campfire at the south end. Do you see it?
I see it on the map. Can I see over this rubble? Is that something I could actually see as a character?
Can you not?
Well, I can see it as a player overhead view, but is this tall in here?
No, that is not that tall. Maybe 3 foot. There seems to be
so that's just like a floor pile, not a barricade.
A large bit of the ceiling had come down, and then it looked like physical barricade. It was created by someone a long time ago, maybe. Doesn't look like it's been used, or it's not being manned quite the same way as you might expect. But the fireplace itself, and I had incorrectly done the lighting. I had only all week to fix it, but here I'm going to do it now. Actually, it is giving off a bright light. The fireplace is it's a big campfire. So it's going about 30 and 30. And it should be represented, but I don't know if you can see that.
I can see the bright light, but the dim light is hard to see.
Okay.
So it goes.
The dim light is hard to see. So it goes to 60 feet from that. Yeah, absolutely. So you feel yourself a bit boxed in here in the corner. When it comes to the shadows that you're able to hide behind.
All right. I would like to attempt to hide. I'll probably move slowly and quietly. These sarcophaguses, these things, I assume they're some amount off the ground, so I can kind of crouch behind them.
Very much so. That's exactly correct. You'd put them about 3.5 feet off the ground. It's something you could skip up on top of, or etc. But here's the thing. last session we ended with a stealth roll and a listen check. And so the vampires are very much aware of something. So I would like a quick initiative to make sure that we stay nice and mechanically true. And then we may drop out of initiative, etc. I doubt that they can match that amazing roll you've already had. Click. I should close this document with everybody's stuff.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Open. No, just Gislin.
Okay.
Just the one character who's left the
The
party.
scout.
Just the scout. And I'm closing too many things.
I gotta turn back on my 3D dice.
Shame.
Well, I turned them off because I thought it would grind the little bandwidth I had to a halt on the ship. So
Okay. So their initiative actually can't meet yours. So we know that you're going to go. Oh, they rolled so well too. That you're going to move first. So notably, the spawn next to you, the closest one to you, the one at the door itself, had wheeled about and is very, very, focused in your almost exact look, as if it's looking through you. It doesn't seem to see you, or at least you don't see that reaction to it. But you can see that look of concern and angry curiosity. I don't know how to put that. Like
angerosity.
Yes, angerosity. They're gonna find out what this is. At least that's their intention. But you have the first move, so you can do everything you just stated if you want. Of course, you can change it, knowing that they are focused in on this a bit.
Okay, I will move slowly and stealthily. So I guess I should take the... I will bonus action hide.
Bonus action to hide. You can take the hide
I mean,
feature.
this is sort of like just being stealthy.
All right, here's the thing. If you're going to be in a position that physically hides you, you're going to be behind something, crouching, whatnot, that can be your bonus action. If you're going to move stealthily, just to be quiet in your movement first, I'm going to allow for a stealth roll that's kind of like your free item interaction. It's part of your movement, and it will be contested by their listening.
So my intent is to move those 15 feet to there quietly and then hide.
Okay. So you roll your stealth for that, and then we're going to roll your bonus action stealth for the hiding portion of that. At least you got it out of the right now, because it would be worse if your hiding was like, hey, I'm going to just be here. But it's still not easy for them to hear that. So they're going to use their perceptions. And I have 4 of them that have a chance, but 3 of them that are going to do it.
Can they actively perceive until it's their turn?
One, I
mean, I guess it kind of really doesn't matter, but see, if I was trying to perceive one of them being stealthy, it would take my action to perceive them, theoretically.
Oh, that's a good point. What I'm going to do is, if they want to take the time to see, it's more of a reaction to hearing.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I would do it the way that you're going to do it, because that makes more sense narratively to me. It's not like this weird, like, you do the hide thing, I then do the notice thing.
I mean, passive perception is the reactive thing.
Possibly, except for here's the thing. They're not passively perceiving. This guy has already noticed Gislin. This one, these 2 over here are aware that something's wrong. This guy over there, as soon as something was noticeably wrong, went over and lit the thing. So that one doesn't really get a roll. I'm going to give these 2 disadvantage on their rolls, and this one just to hear you walk.
I mean, I am invisible, right?
I understand. Just to hear the walking, right? This is just to hear. So I'm going to give 1 a regular perception roll. Click. I'm going to give 2 of them a roll with disadvantage and a roll with disadvantage. Okay. So the furthest one hears the footsteps and perks right up and kind of points in the general direction. Again, you are invisible, so you can give me that hide roll if you'd like. But you don't have to, seeing the landscape of how things are moving.
So bonus action hide.
Okay. And that's something they will actively use on their turn to try to
invisibility doesn't do anything for this, right? Do I get advantage on hide? I don't know.
No, they would have disadvantage if they're using.
They just have,
right.
Any creature is imposed.
They get the blinded effect. Now
Is it possible to see without age? For the purpose of hiding, the creature is heavily obscured. I'm just kind of doing this for my own. Like, if you're heavily obscured, does that give you? Okay, I'll just roll it for now. I'm just curious from a mechanics point of view. Stealth for hide coming at you. Not great. So 22 for that. And for my action, I will. This doesn't quite make sense mechanically, but or it doesn't quite make sense narratively, but you can do it mechanically because this is a game. I will take the dodge action. So I guess like poised to move if they're going to.
Right. So you're going to be reactively worried if they come close by, you'll be able to see them coming. Okay, no problem. And for those who don't know, this is the blinded feature. So this one is going to move on its turn toward the sound it heard initially. This one did not perceive your movement. And the others are, they're clearly talking now in Draconic. You're not familiar with Draconic, but you've been exposed to enough to know that that's what they're speaking in. And they are coordinating their effort in a dragnet-like fashion. This one here in the south was the one clearly pointing toward the movement, and it's kind of pointing at this entire broad from this line all the way to the corner. It's kind of pointing in this, and they all immediately look at that door. I don't know if you know, but that is a doorway.
Here?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Okay. At which point they will take active perceptions. They're going to automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. They are literally looking for you. They might not be exactly sure if you're invisible or not. They've definitely heard something, and now they're looking low as if it were maybe a small animal. They're not sure. So Holly's lumbering around on the camera. So that's that. The other one here will move like a cursory 5 foot to try to look at the others. And the one in the hall is going to move a little bit, but not come back into the room. Gibson, we're back to you real quick.
I will.
You do not have to break your stealth if you want to remain hiding. And if you want to move quietly, you can maintain that as long as you have moved less than half or less your move speed. That way you're showing the care. A full movement would immediately attract normal attention from noise.
I will stay put and bonus action dodge. It's so weird because I can use my either bonus action or action to do so many things.
To have bonus actions.
I have a lot of bonus actions.
Says the one that's using healing words and spiritual weapons hands.
Yeah.
Have you seen how poorly I use those two spells?
I guess. So bonus action dodge. I'm already hiding. I guess I will very quietly eat a good berry.
That's amazing.
Every little bit helps.
Just chewing it slowly. What
That
what
will
is a
be
good
my
berry, do you
turn.
think? Do you think it's a tiny little blueberry looking thing? Or do you think it's like
I
a
imagine them-
strawberry?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you gotta
imagine
go
them to
through
be
it.
like, I don't know, like yay big. Like you can fit it all in your mouth, but it's like
Like a
you
dragon
have to
fruit.
suck on it or chew really weirdly or something.
It's
You
very
think it has
nice,
a big
very
seed
nice.
inside it?
I'll just hold it in my mouth so that way if I go down, my jaw will close on it. I'll eat the good berry.
I have
and
a
immediately
ready
gain-
reaction that I finish the good berry if I go to negative hit points.
That's really funny.
It's like a live man switch.
Seems a
The
bit.
opposite of a cyanide pill.
Okay. The vampires will again slowly advance toward the door. I'm going to give them listen checks at disadvantage. You're being very quiet. And you're not moving. That's very helpful. So click 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. It looks like all of them seem to fail. There's a right over your head conversation of dragonborn words. Blah 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 blah. Rar rar. Dragon word. Rar. And they look suspiciously at the door. And that's it. So what's gonna happen here is, do you have any intention of moving whatsoever?
Only
Unless
if
if they
it
bump
looks
into you.
like they're like and pointing at me, but otherwise I'm just going to wait it out in hiding.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna like to do to make things just a little extra fun. They're giving up on their search. They see the door hasn't been disturbed. They don't see you. They don't hear you. They heard something. They're very much on alert. They're gonna look elsewhere to see if it's not like tricks. They're in hell. Imps are a thing. They're not exactly sure. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you roll a d8 for this one. If you roll the 8, it's gonna go directly south and bump into you physically. Otherwise, it's
Oh!
this is fucking amazing.
Oh my god.
Hey, you remember when you had me roll a death save and I rolled that once?
Rolling an 8 is a lot harder or a lot easier than rolling a 1. But
It is. I pull it off. As even
Wait, what's
harder.
that? This vampire has disintegrate prepared.
So this vampire, we're going to just stay right in rounds. These two have moved off a little bit to here. When this vampire moves, it just looks around and just walk. Something is here. You don't know Dragonborn, but you're sure that's what it said.
I mean, can I allow it to move through my square?
No, because that would be making you somehow intangible and they couldn't touch you. There's no mechanic for me to say you get out of their way and contort perfectly without making
Well, I
a
mean,
sound.
my
invisible.
teammates can walk by me.
I understand that, but that often
Are
includes
you joining the vampires?
Yeah.
hugging and twisting. That's how that always works.
It includes a pat on the ass as well.
Yeah, that's
One
actually
good game.
an important part of.
If you don't say good game, you
work.
can't run. through.
Exactly.
So, so what I'm going to do is it has bumped into you. Why don't we say that would be enough to keep it in surprise? So Gislin, It is now your turn again, but it is something is right here.
I will move to there.
Okay. Not
Bonus.
stealthing, it becomes pretty obvious that you're moving around it.
Well, I can't technically hide and then move, right?
You
There
can
is
still-
no. I'm doing. Just assume that everything I'm doing, unless combat breaks out, is quietly. So my intention is to move to their bonus action hide. Like, so I'm just trying to sneak around it. So it bumps into something, but then when it goes back to check in that space again, there's nothing there.
Okay. I'll allow the stealth roll to extend to your movement as well.
Okay, so the bonus action hide is that sort of thing.
These weren't what Beth was rolling.
Yeah, I know.
Just so we're clear, she rolled like a fucking 2 already, so I don't want to hear it.
What do you mean I rolled a 2?
Or you're like a 5.
For
It just
stealth?
happens to be, yeah, it was just plus 12.
Well, I mean, your 1 was plus 12 and it was a 13.
Exactly.
So
I rolled a 13.
13 is a lot worse than a 17. All right, so
31. I'm not going to roll. It doesn't know where you've gone.
bonus or no action dodge. Action dodge.
Okay. It's weird that that's stealthy. Stealthy dodge.
As long as it's quiet, it doesn't matter.
So here we have a fun little
Schrodinger's
moment.
Gislin.
When it moves to Vampire Spawn's turn, it's going to check the square again. You're not there. And then I would like you, Casey, to roll a d8. Now, if you roll a 1, it's going to move back north. Okay. So it continues
Consistency.
south. It continues south. The other vampires come, and for about 5 minutes, they mill about uncomfortably close. But they don't come in contact with you again. We're going to drop out of rounds. You've managed to remain hidden with your plus 12 stealth rolls. And these aren't CR12 vampires. They are
You're 15.
our spawn.
If I get the opportunity and I see whichever one left come back, I will try to sneak out and go back the way I can.
Okay. I want you to be aware that the one that left never returned in the 5 minutes that everyone else was searching.
Oh shoot.
Can I begin a short rest during that 5 minutes?
You may begin a short rest.
I literally just crouch in the corner and short rest.
Okay.
Don't come down the hallway. You stay where you are.
Casey, I would like you to roll 1d60, please.
What does that mean?
How many
Let's use a
squares
60.
5 times 8.
is going away?
37. Oh, 5.
Roll me a d100 now, please. Wow. Okay. Aurelia, Tila,
Mm-hmm.
it's been quiet for 5 to 10 minutes now.
But 1/5, 1/6 of the way.
The notable missing party member remains missing.
Should we go look for her?
No, I trust Finn. Just
It's
stay safe.
been 5 to 10 minutes. She's either fine or dead. There's no in between.
I don't think that's true.
I think
There's
she
undead,
knows
that's in
what
between.
She's doing.
That's the definition of in between.
Aurelia, if you were to get into a fight,
Yes, I did that a lot.
many blows would have been exchanged in 5 minutes. So, She's either dead or she's fine.
Or she's captured.
And if she's captured, she'll be fine for another 7 hours and 55 minutes.
Already happy to continue to wait. 10 minutes go by.
Tio is wanting everyone to stay in place.
20 minutes have gone by. Everyone can roll their insight, please. Except for Gisli.
I don't need insight.
You don't.
Nothing I've done is insightful.
12.
13.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
-1. Higher than you, though.
Accidentally
18.
closed the-
18. That's a low one. All right, so...
Wait.
Um,
Wait. I'm waiting for my internet to roll this die. 27. How's that?
TOA, you're pretty sure that the host that has greeted you every time you've taken a short rest is nearby.
Okay.
You just get this, you're like, oh no, that's not right.
Yeah.
Those ghosty things, the wraiths and specters, they've plagued us so far. This is no different. I feel exactly that they're very, very close.
Does it feel as intense as before, or is it like a different feeling?
It's a hunch.
Okay.
It's like someone's like, "Psst, they're here," and you're like,
Okay. I'll say this very quietly to Aurelia. I think they're close. I don't know if we should leave, because if we leave, they'll definitely see us. And I think that this room is safe, but I don't know if what I'm feeling means they'll come in here, or if it just means they're close.
I mean, I don't really know. It's just, I mean, I can keep going, but Cadaverous and Jesse really can't. Cadaverous, stop shushing and go to sleep.
I'm going to die if you make noise.
With the die in your sleep.
Stop shouting.
I can turn undead one last time.
I can hear you.
I can turn undead one last time and let you all run to the door. But I don't know what else to do.
Die.
Cadaverous, go to sleep.
Islin, about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes into your rest, the vampire that had left the room returns, tosses down a bit of a rib cage. It looks like it's already been sucked all its blood. It looks like it's dry and had no blood in it or been drained. It's clearly ripped off of somebody's torso, and it begins speaking again in Draconic to the others, who just kind of nod at this strange sight. But that one stops at the door and stays there, as if it were sure that something is here. The door is closed after the vampire re-enters the room. Back to the squad. 30 minutes have gone by. TO8, that feeling doesn't go away. You feel that they are lingering nearby.
I'll just keep doing this. If anyone
If you have to get the boogie, you need to do what you need to do. That's fine.
like that.
I don't do that. I prefer the roll and flick myself. But to each their own. No, at other people. Why would you?
Making it more acrobatic.
No. 40 minutes have gone by. And this is maybe the best rest you've had since you've been here now. At one point, the race didn't show up for like 30 minutes in the other room, but you've gone past even that point. T-Wait, you're
Is the feeling
sure.
getting stronger?
You're
or is it, like-
sure they're like right outside the door. You're like positive. Just, they were right there. Like part of you thinks like if this wall weren't right here, you could like this and touch one maybe.
Gotcha.
And lastly, 50 minutes into this short rest.
Wait, how many
Anything?
minutes?
50.
50.
50.
And everybody seems to be pretty content with just holding their breath and waiting now, trying to get in that very special place. A short rest is accomplished.
Oh my gosh.
You guys
feel,
short rested on easy mode.
Wow, that was.
I feel no.
stunned.
Gislin's short rest is like this. Like, they're everywhere.
Just like back against the wall.
The best and worst rest I've ever done. Yeah. Do I even,
Tamara,
I even
don't-
roll?
Sorry, don't think we're done.
1 second. All of the life drains from wraiths remain until a long rest is
Yep.
accomplished.
Exactly.
Just be aware. For
Yep.
those who are rolling all of their hit dice,
Okay, so I am back at full key points.
please make sure, just to be nice and clear, how many hit dice you, once you're done using all of those, let me know how many you have left so I can definitely take those away later too. I mean,
Hit dice drain, a new mechanic.
I have 9.
It's
quite
weird that
easy
you
to
only
get
had
to my
roll
max.
one.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, it's fine.
On page, update.
Stressful short rest, but you found a bit of a respite there in the room.
Insane.
And of course, Gislin chooses the unusual route of hanging out with the vampires.
She still made it work though.
Okay. In that hour's time, Gislin, it's important to note that the vampires have taken up positions at doorways. One remains here. One remains down here that are not holding up near the doorways.
Just bookkeeping at that here.
Did you do Song of Rust, Cadavers, or no?
What do you think? Shh. And then we played the best.
It was the best song in the world.
Song of Rest would have been impossible to do quietly.
Cadaverous just sings a horrible little song underneath his breath, and we all rest better.
Like the whole hour. I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Get knocked down, and I stay down. I'm always gonna stay down.
I have 8 hit points.
Gosh, I'm scouring all the things I can do, but I can't.
Do host. That feels cadavery.
We get
Do Haas
all of
off
our
HP.
we get all of our healing potions back on short rests.
That's not how that works. You just fill that right back up, right? Just
I
spit
don't
it
know.
back in.
I don't know why you're all standing back up. There's 7 more hours of this to go.
I have a question
We need a
for the
Gislin.
DM.
I don't
The
care
answer
about this.
first in game is that no, Gislin never returned. And go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, so Tio, as a knowledge cleric, has the ability to channel divinity to do something called Knowledge of the Ages, which
Yes.
allows him to gain proficiency in a skill or a tool.
Mm.
I'm wondering if I'm going to do this. just because I want to, but I'm wondering if
I'm
Tio.
wondering if I'm going to do this or you're going to do this.
I'm wondering if this is possible, and if you think it is possible, I will do it. But can I use Channel Divinity to gain proficiency in the medicine skill, which I don't currently have, and try to bring Cadaverous in any way out of...
Okay, as a cleric, you would be well aware that the effect that Cadaverous is suffering from is nothing that an aspirin will help.
Okay.
Put a splint on your bones and heart.
Bear aspirin.
I supply the
Wraith
bear.
got you down. 2 bear. Not bear, Bayer.
I heard bear.
Bear aspirins made from real bear. I don't know why I pulled 2 out of that box. I just have these 2 aspirin I don't want to take. What would everyone like to do here?
I have stood up from being prone if you did not see that in the chat.
Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up. No, I was zoomed in on Gizlin's little fun, so I see that Jesse has stood.
Tio,
Bravo, Jesse.
Yes.
can I borrow the concertina?
Yes.
Okay.
Please don't make much noise.
Stay put for 1 more hour, at least. Preferably 7.
Okay. Are you trying to identify it?
Try to attune to it.
I see.
Like tuning, but a little bit harder.
If you die,
Unfortunately, you have to play the very loud concertina to
in order
attune to it.
And I played the first thing into my head. It so happened to be.
The best song in the world.
The wraith comes. Be you angels?
Yo.
I'm like not getting any.
Yeah,
I have
but-
no idea what you people are talking
Tenacious
about.
D. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Don't, because the young
You've never
folks
heard
don't know.
Tribute by Tenacious D?
I have
They
no
don't know.
It's
idea
the
what
best
you're
song in the
talking about.
world.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you wanted this to Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance.
I, don't
I
actually
never
listen to My
had a
Chemical
sing
Romance.
phase, Bethany.
Fucking
I've been to like
Fucking
4
people.
Fall Out Boy concerts though.
fucking
So
panic.
when
at
I
the
get home,
disco.
all
I
you're
thought it
gonna
was
listen
Panic
to is
at
Tenacious
the
D.
Fallout.
Fallout at the disco.
Oh gosh.
Anyhow,
I'm sure both of those things have happened. Chemical fallout at the disco.
I think
My
that's just
Chemical
called an atomic
Disco?
bomb.
tenacious chemicals. I get it. So here we are, Ghislaine. An hour's gone by. You've gotten your short rest. I see that you're mostly healed up. How many hit dice does that leave you with?
It leaves me with 4 d8 hit dice because I have 2 different flavors.
Flavors, nice. Now with your renewed energies, what would you like to do with these rather annoying little positioned?
I will continue doing the same thing I've been doing. I will become one with the darkness.
I understand. So back to the crew.
Because I can just meditate. I don't have to actually sleep or anything. So
True, your strange elf mechanic allows you to hang out like this.
so I imagine I'm just sitting there just being like,
Not thinking about whose ribcage that might have been.
Can't help him now.
Hour 2 begins.
But we don't know where Ghislaine is.
Don't care.
I care.
Very weak.
What if she's dying?
If she's... We've been here for an hour. She's either dead or she's fine. No in between.
Agree with you.
I feel like I've heard you say that before.
Because
I think
it's
you said
still
an
true.
hour ago.
Still true. If she was in trouble an hour ago, she's dead. Or she's fine.
Or I got into new trouble now and I immediately need saving.
It's possible that she's been getting into trouble every 10 minutes.
That's
Well,
true.
This is actually the longest I've ever gone.
Into the out of the frying pan, into the fire, into the frying pan, into the fire.
We are
Into the
jumping
fire.
back and forth between the frying pan and the fire.
Look, I know you're all very heroic and you want to sacrifice yourself for a greater good.
I'm not trying to be heroic. I'm worried about my friend.
What about me? We
I'm worried
friends?
about you
About
too,
you?
but you right now. I can look at you
I have
and
a
see
death
your.
warrant on you. I have a
What do you
death
mean
warrant
I'm
on you.
fine?
I'm worried about
You're
you.
fine. You're breathing. You're talking in ways that are annoying. That's annoying to me. So
Barely
you're
breathing.
clearly fine.
What do you... My skin is orange.
Yes, I don't know what to do about that.
Are you turning into a carrot? I don't really like carrots, but I can
My
get one if I
organs are
have to.
failing.
Oh, I thought that was
made you.
yellow.
You're already old.
Let me rest. Gislin would agree.
I'm not letting you rest.
And if she wouldn't agree, it's irrelevant. She's not here.
Schrodinger's Gislin.
Aurelia, we should stay here, and if Gislin is the most capable out of all of us to get around in this kind
agree.
of situation, and if she can't handle us, it's going to be worsened by our bumping
lot of-
around and trying to get out
Tio,
of the hallway.
Tio has sensed wraiths outside. If you open that
Okay,
door,
I'm not opening the door. I am just registering.
You
I'm
are
putting it
now
on.
arguing loudly.
I am whispering. As
No,
you
you're
can tell
not.
through my
I
RP.
can hear.
I am just putting it on the record that I'm concerned.
your concern has been noted.
Thank
Now.
you.
Let's be concerned silently.
I'm putting my hand on your shoulder to show you that I care about you being concerned, but I can't do anything about it right now.
Okay.
We remain.
Could use a good berry right now.
No one
Wow.
can help you with that.
So what we're gonna do is everybody in our little room roll their insight again.
You guys tried to hide in a safe place to rest. You should have just tried to rest in a dangerous place.
25.
It's the last place I'll look.
Yeah. No, they looked quite a bit actually.
Oh, okay.
Tiawe,
Yes.
Aurelia, and yes, even Jesse can't help but feel the presence of the undead at the wall, at the door. You feel, especially Tiawe, since you felt it earlier, that it might be getting worse.
Oh my god. They're just more and more are coming and sitting
They're just
outside.
pressing up against the wall.
We're gonna open the door, it's gonna be wall to wall fucking wraiths.
With wraiths coming every 10 to 30, 40 minutes earlier, and specters, you don't feel that it's necessarily already a concert-sized crowd outside. However, you do feel that maybe the presence of them are growing. And that the longer you wait here, the more of a crowd surfing opportunity you're going to have.
Can we listen to me now? Can I have the
No.
right idea now?
What
No,
is it?
because that wasn't your idea. You had another idea.
No, I'm taking I'm taking credit for this one. I
Which
think
one?
we should go.
Well, how long do I have left? Space God. Or my
Uh,
attunement?
You have rested for 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Well, I can play a C chord. Maybe that'll do something.
Davros, I
If,
can
if,
revive
if,
you.
if the concertina was attunable, you should have been able to attune to it over the course of a short rest.
Correct, but I forgot.
I can revive
most-
you a total of
Mostly
4
because for
times.
some reason the party didn't give the bard the magical instrument.
I was not aware that it was magical.
It's a notable concertina in hell.
It has its own Wikipedia page.
The notable concertina.
Notable concertinas in hell.
Yeah.
Cadavers, I can keep you alive for 4 minutes total if I let you.
So
wait
you better get
until-
running now.
If I count 59 seconds from each time you go down, and I'm carrying you, or Jesse is carrying you, I can revive you at the minute 4 times. 3 times specifically, but I can do a. You're death warded, so it's 4. I can turn undead, but we don't have anywhere to go.
What is the duration on Death Ward?
8
Death ward
hours.
is 8 hours without any
Okay.
concentration.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we best
That
get
would
going.
suck if Death Ward were concentration.
I'm going to turn
I
it.
forgot. I feel like I
No.
forgot something.
No cadavers is on the ground.
Cadavers, would you like to turn into an ape? Would you like to tell anything to us right now?
No, I'm going to turn invisible.
Oh, that's even better.
Uh,
Do you think
Highly
that
recommend
they can
it.
see you?
what?
It's working out beautifully on the other side.
Gizlin seemed to be able to pass, but she's proficient with that kind of thing, you know, walking around quietly.
Maybe
I don't understand what you're asking me.
I'm asking you if you think they'll be able to see you if you're invisible, regardless of whether you're invisible or not.
Unlikely.
You know, some things like dragons, that kind of thing, can see
Well,
you.
Well, that's fortunate because we're not fighting dragons
Yet.
yet.
As everything here has been speaking Draconic,
Are-
but don't worry,
where-
there's no theme
where-
to anything.
Yes,
Where are we
yes. But
going?
kobolds also, not dragons.
If your invisibility doesn't
Oh,
work,
that's
Undead
the
kobold
man.
zombies.
where
Can-
are we?
are you
going?
can we tie one of us to you so that way we don't lose you?
No.
Here's our bard. He's hidden except for the rope that's tied around his neck and attached to our barbarian.
It looks like a gallows.
Just a loop
Actually.
floating in the air.
Gosh, that's awful.
Well, like I know when I go invisible that I get lost.
never-
so
You never
Jesse,
go.
when have you ever been invisible?
I can do it if I want to.
God.
Jesse, I know. You know how a couple of weeks ago how I pretended that I couldn't see you? It was a joke. I could still see you.
I don't remember that, but like I can still go invisible.
I would like to award Holly a DM inspiration for being as ridiculous as we've come to expect Holly to be.
I'm sorry, I had to take the opportunity.
That's.
I think you should allow Jesse to be invisible.
I would like to tie a rope around you because you're invisible.
I'm worried I'll lose you.
So we know where you're at.
Yeah, Ghislaine went through that phase of her friendship with Jesse for several weeks, where just
Right.
every time the night came, Jesse had to tie a rope around her just so she knew she was still there.
I'm going to turn myself invisible.
Jesse's human, so Jesse could have just used a regular torch.
Where,
instead.
where are
it's
we
true.
going? What are we doing?
There's only one door.
There's lots of doors, cadavers. There's so many doors.
Oh no, not right now. Right now,
No,
there's
there's
one door.
Oh,
one-
no, I know we're going out that door. I mean, where are we ending up?
Oh, they're
In
on the
combat.
of the reins.
But where are we going? Because they're just going to keep coming.
We're going to kill them, and then we're going to march over to the boss room and say, "Hey, buddy, it's battle time."
Oh, we're
Well, you're going to say that. I'm going to be invisible.
Yes,
What
We're
about
going
it?
to find Ghislaine.
we're gonna
We,
find
she
Ghislaine.
will have no problem finding us. I guarantee.
You know where
We're
Ghislaine
gonna
probably.
make noise until Ghislaine comes.
You know where Ghislaine probably is.
No.
Finding
Oh,
a
no.
terrace. Because she wants to get us out of here.
So we just go meet her then.
Right.
But
By
what
going
I'm
through this
asking is
door.
What I'm
Hey,
asking
I'm
is
gonna
what
open the
door are we
door.
going to?
No, wait.
Ellie, wait.
Wait.
What
No,
door are
no,
we going
no,
to?
no, no, no. I'm going to let the player decide whether a weight would stop your hand or not.
No, she was. To be clear, she wasn't opening it. She was gesturing towards it.
Oh.
I'm going invisible. Then you're opening the door.
Don't do that to the DM because I
Sorry.
almost started to make us go on break first. I mean,
Me invisible. You door. You axe. You kill.
What do I do?
why did the chat room say welcome to the chat room? I've been here.
Just,
Odd.
2 spells. Or
Do you want me to turn undead now? Because I can, but it will just delay the problem.
What? Let me try and kill them, okay?
Oh, man,
I invisible. I
should've-
be boom slam kill.
done this
Are
a
you- are you-
while
okay,
ago.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and fix the dynamic lighting so that you
I'm
guys don't see what's
Going
outside
to
yet.
need you to tell me when to turn undead because I don't want to misuse it.
After I do my thing, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Some
We'll make
point
them harder
between
to
now
hit.
and the end of our lives.
Why is it
Okay.
still showing? What?
That does make it a bit easier.
Okay, I only have so long on my invisibility, so as soon as I disappear, open the door.
Is it 1 minute?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm invisible.
I opened the door.
You're turning
Greater
invisible.
by the way. Greater invisibility, by the way.
You've cast greater invisibility. As you cast it, it succeeds, but you do not attune to the concertina because you're
Yes.
clearly interrupting that.
Yes.
And then this is what's going to be seen. I don't know why I just put that there just to have you guys remove it immediately. The door will open. Good. And then on the correct layer, where are they? I'm too zoomed out. 1 second.
Friends.
I can't see anything. That means we're not in danger.
Only in danger from 3 things.
That we can see.
That's
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
You're only in danger from 6
Song.
things.
Are getting populated. All right, so Aurelia, you opened the door. For those who can see on chat, there's a few things milling about. As the door opens, nobody said they were doing the door quietly, so all of the creatures that are ethereal and intangible in nature twirl and look towards you with that hatred of all living things that they possess.
so they actually don't
would-
hate cadavers that much right now.
They hate
I
you the
like it.
least.
Yeah.
They hate you the least. Here's where I have to ask for everyone to roll initiative.
Give me a maximum roll.
Maximum effort.
Should I roll
Not-
initiative?
Oh, great.
Yes, Aurelia. Come in.
I
Or roll in if there's something that makes it.
if you say hey, I'll say ho. Hey. No, yeah, if you want, you can roll
Just
an
in
initiative.
case. I don't...
You can roll an initiative for nows and for laters. Anyway, let me roll these guys out there. Aurelia, you've opened the door. Not shocking, but still to a bit of a dismay situation. You have a few things out there. Maybe more than a few. Maybe you should look a little further and take a look at what's out there. Just maybe. But it's all up to you what you choose to do on your turn because you are first in the first round of
I
combat.
am first in the first round of combat.
And let me put the ones that didn't copy pasta correctly onto squares into squares. Meh, meh, meh. Yep. Mostly in squares. There we go. Looks good now. Looks terrifyingly good.
So the problem is that if I step forward, then I am no longer. Well, am I blocking them right now from being able to get into the room?
Are you blocking the bad guys, or do you mean like Gizlin who needs to?
Am I blocking the wraiths from getting into the room?
If they were corporeal creatures, but you do remember them squeezing through mechanically 1 inch or larger gaps. So you cannot block these specific creatures by going stop. That does not work.
They're going to get past me no matter what.
Like a small little reptilian thing from a prehistoric era, they're just going to go.
They will just go. All right, then I will step forward. Oh, God. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
As if there were more because of the time you spent.
Okay. Well, it is what it is, so I will attack the one directly in front of me. Starting out with an enchanted quarterstaff attack. $24.
Let me check its armor class really quick.
Okay.
Yes, that hits.
All right, damage, magical, 9. Second.
The very powerful undead known as a wraith is going to need. Oh, another hit. Good, good.
13.
Oh, nice roll. Nice roll.
Expending a key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
So 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
That's nice to hear. Oh, it looked like a
almost
20
a
for a
20 for a
second.
second.
Yeah, it did look like it.
But
22 still hits this creature.
10
You may
points.
recall they have really low armor classes. 10 is good.
Magical also.
Accounted for as you've whittled it down. It starts reducing in size like the others did. But this one's still
All right, one
larger
last one.
than the specters.
12.
A 12 is the first time you've missed the race
Shoot.
this combat.
Waste of a key point. Oh well. Action, bonus action.
You have lots of movement left. If you move into the where there is rubble, including the one directly north of you, you're in difficult terrain. That is just a lot of rubble.
Okay.
Um,
You know what maybe I should have done. I forgot that.
Conjecture is for not your turn.
Yeah, it's
but
it's,
during
it's
your
for not my
turn,
turn. That will be the end of my turn because I'm out of things to do.
That is my turn.
All right. Oh, the wraiths are next. Everybody salute Dora.
Look,
I am
nobody
going
can
to,
see the
actually,
turn
I'm gonna
order.
move 5. I'm
Beth.
gonna move 5 down and 5 feet
Let
down.
them
And
into the room.
now I'm ending my turn.
I would like to. I would like to before the wraith's turn. Quote something that happened mere moments ago.
Quas.
I'm gonna own this decision, and so she did.
I did. Here I
She
go.
owned the grave.
And to be clear, the death ward is on cadaverous, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
no one else?
Correct.
Yes.
Roger, roger. Let's see who's next on the turn order. The wraiths. All 6 of them. You put a full round of damage into the one wraith, missing only once out of 3 attacks, doing good rolls throughout for the damage, or at least decent to good. But that doesn't stop the one right next to you from attacking with its +6 to hit life drain. That does a lot of damage if it were to hit, and also a lot of reduction. Does an 18 strike,
It does not.
Aurelia?
It
It
does not.
My AC is 19.
Yes. Okay. that's
That
good.
is good because it would have been 22 necrotic. And so that wraith is happy to be done with his turn. It doesn't have anything else to do. The next one moves here. and attacks you, Aurelia. As strangely enough, the wraiths can't really see the party. Jesse, please put yourself fully in the square you're actually in.
Okay.
I know for the you were on the rug, but
For the purposes of lounging.
yeah. This attack happens again at you. And it's an 18, and you
32
avoided
damage. Jesus Christ.
Amazing.
32 damage.
Wow,
More than
those
half
two
of your
max-
hit points.
2 max rolls, a 7 and a 6.
Oh, stupid high damage, God.
I see 3 max rolls.
Well, I see it missed, so be happy. As this third wraith is trying to make your decision to be in the only one in this room. Here we go.
Oh God.
A crit does hit.
Strangely enough, lower than the last damage roll. This crit requires a Constitution saving throw after you apply 31 points
31 has
of
been applied.
damage.
Did that click?
I'm gonna place Aurelia's token where we can see Aurelia's on top of the wraiths, because the wraiths were higher up in the layer order. So that hurts a lot, but beyond hurting a lot, that is now your new maximum hit points. Were you at full, by the way?
I was not. 63.
Okay, minus 31, so your max is 30.
Almost full again.
Guys aren't so bad. They reduced her from 100% HP to 100% HP.
So 32 is my new max.
Indeed. Now, here's a peculiar thing. The next 3 raids do nothing. Jesse, it's your turn.
Well, Jesse is kind of confused as I thought we had a different plan, and now I'm confused as to what's gonna happen.
You have your rope out. Cadavers? Cadavers!
Can Cadavers take a moment to whisper to Jesse?
Yes. But
Very
keep
short
it
thing.
six
Yes.
words or less. How's that?
Jesse,
That's
be
too many words.
wary of my area of effect opportunities. Circular. Oh god, too many.
That's it. That's all you got, Cadavers. Jesse, what would you like to do?
Wait, she doesn't know what a circle.
I don't know what a circle is. Okay.
Jesse, the creature floating in front of the door is facing southward and is like paying no heed to the contents of the room currently. Although they all did look toward the door when it opened,
I need water.
now it's looking to the south. You know that you saw Aurelia duck down to the south, but now this thing is in the way.
All right. If
Now,
I were to
it can-
move,
It can move through small things, but it can also prevent movement. It is not 100% unhittable. Matter of fact, you can hit it with your weapon so you know you can kill it. It's not like it's not there.
if I were to move right below Tia, could I hit it?
You could, but you're a little so there's something called a hard corner. And what that does is the arc of your attack would have part of it blocked by the wall.
You could also attack and then move after you attack too.
You can
If you want to end
absolutely
up
do
there.
Yeah, but you know.
The best attack would be right in front of the door, because that wouldn't add to its armor class. Now, that being said, these things are notoriously easy to hit. Oh, and the one that did get hit, by the way, wasn't the one that was in front of the door.
I know
now.
that. That I am aware of. But I don't want to block Cadaverous. I don't want to take an opportunity attack. But I also want to attack.
You should do all of those things. It's not that hard. I look forward to seeing how you make it
Alright,
hard, but that's good.
I want to hit this one.
Okay.
Non-recklessly.
Non-recklessly.
Great weapon master.
Yes! Oh my god, you've gotten to her! You've gotten to Holly, haven't you all? You've all done it.
I could barely get it out of my mouth.
All right, do it.
Yeah. That's what I like to see.
With its adjusted armor class, because of the hard corner, you still easily hit it as it starts.
Okay.
You may roll all of the damages.
22.
Nice.
22. So I'm going to mouse over to make sure this is Holly correct. It
Okay,
says
go
you're
for it.
1d12. You rolled your 8. It says your strength adjustment is 3. Are you only a plus
Yes.
3 to your strength? Oh, okay. It says plus 10 for the modifier because of the Great Weapon Master. You were attacking with your... And then lastly, the plus 1 is magic. Is that all correct?
It should be.
All right, so let's take 22 off of this guy's hunka chunk of hit points.
And then I'll do it again.
You may. You may.
Why? Oh wait, just kidding.
What do you mean, why?
I don't know.
Why is
I
one
thought
of
that
the
was
many-
damage again, and I was like, what?
There are 26 letters in the alphabet. Why is toward the end?
Okay. The key is not to be reckless when you Great Weapon Master. I've clicked the damage. It's happening. at
Who
some
wants
point.
advantage when you have negatives on your attack?
I'm gonna click it again. I don't know if it's okay. I've clicked it twice now. It's not happening. Oh, there it
I've
goes.
seen the first one. We're going to take the 24. Very
Yeah.
tasty.
And then I'd like to move back.
And now you provoke.
Yeah.
Now, because of the hard corner, that was giving him a +2 to his armor class.
I get plus
You
2.
also receive the benefits of being +2 to your armor class.
Okay.
So what does that make your armor class? So I know what my goal is.
18.
Excellent. Oh, I've rolled a lot that against
I know.
Aurelia. So that seems to be my... Well, hello, Bushcat. Yes, the door is not open enough.
So loudly. That's so cute.
Portia.
She's
Portia's
like-
lost some weight lately. I'm worried about Portia. She's very...
Trying to lose those COVID pounds.
Does a
Oh my
14
God.
hit you?
No.
It does not. So you're not drained. Not that the hits have drained you at all. Your Constitution saving throws have been pretty on point, but you don't want
Yes,
to get
so
hit
scary.
for 22 though.
I don't.
Has Jesse finished? her
Yes, that is
turn?
my turn. I've been great this round.
Applaud
right,
yourself.
I
Good
did.
job. Cadaverous.
Cadaverous. Okay.
Hey there, puss.
Cadaverous is going
Oh,
to
you stink
limp
about
his way over here. Okay. That's a lot of boys. Cadaverous is going to aim for this corner with a 20-foot radius spell. That spell will be linked now.
I see who's being included. I like it
Great.
because of the saving throw features of the classes. Okay.
So you may think, that makes sense. Hold your horses.
I will hold my horses.
This is the spell.
All right, let me roll closer so I can read. Sorry, my cat is keeping me.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see.
Wow. That's fantastic.
So you're gonna put me
Yeah, we know.
down.
You know what they're not going to do if you're down?
Drain all your hit
Drain
points.
your max HP.
I guess that's true.
could you, all right, you're very adorable. Go
Thank
away. You no, you're like a red cap. All right, so can't be affected. Two or lower can't be affected.
So Aurelia's fine.
Ah,
Oh man.
excellent. That's good for some of them. Time consumption. Okay, so let's begin with the very top part. Each creature within a 20-foot radius centered on a point must make an intelligence saving throw. Let's start with the player, because that's fun.
Sure. DC 17.
Oh,
No.
It was almost a 15, but it still failed. Okay. Jeez. Oh god, there's this terrible after effect too. I'm gonna have all of the wraiths make their saves. Then I'm gonna have all of the specters make their saves. Could you roll the damage? I might have to have the specters make their
Absolutely.
saves.
I will roll the damage.
Please do.
so if she
Not
if
the best.
Ugh.
Pretty bad, but
Oh, that was
24.
still kill specters probably. For full
It does
damage.
if they fail.
Yeah.
So here we go with the wraiths saving throws. Intelligence, you say? So here's 6 of them. 1, 2,
fail,
3.
fail.
uh,
Success.
6.
Success.
We are going to go left to right from top to bottom. So the topmost one was the 11. The next one is, I'm sorry. This one was the 11. That one took 24 and is gone. This one takes 24. It's accounted for. This one takes 24 and it's accounted for. This one made its save and takes half, which is 12. This one makes its save and will also take its 12. And the last one will take 24. I'm going to put little dots so we can remember the befuddled effect on the ones that fail. Which we'll read in a second, because I had a cat, it was very distracting. Now my specters from top to bottom. Here's 6 rolls. Intelligence.
Dead. Alive. Dead. Dead.
good golly, there's 12 people.
Dead.
1,
just
2,
realized-
3, 4,
I can't
5,
see anything.
and this is number 6.
Alive.
Okay, so top, dead. This one made its save, so it takes 12. Oh, this one will take the correct number of damage. Excellent. This one, dead. This one, dead. This one, dead. This one. Oh, nope. I'm done. We'll take 12. Now I'm going to read this. God dang it. There we go. After a fail, the target has muddled thoughts. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all attack rolls and ability checks, as well as constitution saving throws to maintain any concentration. It will continue at the end of every turn to lose that. Aurelia, you're not unconscious. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Were you able to apply your half damage stuff, or
No,
because
because it's not a
intelligence?
dexterity
Yeah.
saving throw.
Okay. You seem a little bitter. I didn't hear.
I'm lightly bitter, yes.
A little bitter beer
Alright.
face. All right.
But you're not dead.
This is what happens when you charge
Yeah,
this side.
This is what I told you. Stay quiet. Cadavers, have you finished?
I'm moving 10 more feet. I'm whispering to Jesse. Jesse. Get him.
Okay.
You're inside.
The specters,
I'm
one of
inside.
which was not going to do anything that turn, and the other of which was going to do something this turn, are now both engaged because of the extra.
Aww.
All of
Congrats
the
to them.
all of the race that were idle last turn have now engaged into the battle as well. But the first specter will just move forward and hit you with a basic -6 to the attack roll. Does a 21 normally hit you?
A 21 does normally hit me.
Let's take away 3 from that. Does an 18 hit you?
An 18 does not hit me.
Oh, looks like this is helpful. The next specter will fly 50 feet over to Aurelia and attack. Ooh. 23
It does normally, but
33%
minus
chance.
5
There we go.
is an 18 again. 18 is a special
like
number
18.
against. They do, and so do you. That's good for you. Both specters miss, and the combat continues. Gisling, there's no call for you to be involved. The great
Continue my long rest.
TOA.
6 seconds at a time.
Okay. Well, I am first of all going to be stepping here, and I'm only seeing 2 wraiths.
I shouldn't have done the -6 to them. They weren't befuddled at all. Those
Really?
were the only 2 that made their saves.
The specters.
Yeah, I don't go backwards in time. If I make a dumb mistake, that's my bad. So enjoy.
Okay. There's just too many things to do.
One of which is this combat. What would we like to do during that?
If only I could quicken spells.
We're
You
only
know
one
what's-
multi-class away.
You know, yeah, that's just a quick.
Wait,
Or a
that's-
new
that's
character.
2 levels of multi-class away. Sorry guys, I need 1 second.
1.
I am going to be I'm gonna cast Turn Undead.
Turn Undead
Yeah,
uses your channel divinity
yes,
feature.
yes. And I have both of them back because you short rested.
That's fine.
So here is Channel Divinity.
Are you
Also
doing it
from-
from your current position?
I feel like it is really dumb of me to step forward one more. I want to, but I feel like
Is it because you have all your hit points, or because
no, it's more like
What?
I don't want to put myself in like a position where I couldn't be able to. I would be. What I'm asking is, do I think that like by this door being here, that something will not be turned? Because if I can see and hear.
Well,
things, I
I'll
think
tell
I
you
can.
what.
Okay.
You don't do this often. Link the effect, knowing that you have to use it because you stated you were.
Okay.
Take a good read and see if line of sight matters.
This just is Channel Divinity. Let me turn on dead. Okay. As an action, each undead that I can see or hear within 30 feet of me must.
I can see or hear you.
See or
not
hear
that
you.
you can see or hear.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, he would step 1 step forward if he knew that.
All they have to do is hear
Oh.
you.
Yeah, all I have to do is hear you.
Okay.
Don't just see you. Line of sight is relevant.
then he'll cast at medium volume.
Okay, you're casting in that location, and this is why I was asking.
Okay.
Oh.
It's okay. I actually can't see, so I don't know. I don't know what's there.
Oh, well, that's good. Each undead must make a wisdom saving throw. What is your spell save DC? Is it 17?
Yes.
Yes. And yes. So let's start with the two specters. Wisdom saving throws. They're going to need to roll a natural 17. That one did not. And that one did not. Does it say they immediately do it, or they must spend its turn trying to move as far away as it can? And it uses a dash action as well. Okay. So the wraiths, they do have a +1, so it's unlikely. +2. I'm sorry, I can't read. But we'll see. So we'll start with the one closest to you. Made it, of course. We'll start with the one.
Wait, hold
Is that one
for 1 second.
befuddled? It's marked.
It says attack rolls. The
Saving
befuddled doesn't affect saving throws. It affects
Yeah, it does.
attack rolls,
Attack rolls
ability
and
checks.
ability checks.
Okay.
So the next one is the one still straight on your same horizontal line going left. Yeah, that's the one. And we'll see if he's affected. I just got to wait for Roll20 to catch up. There it goes. Oh, just a bit outside. So he is definitely going to flee. The next one is the one that's next to Aurelia in the southern area.
Okay. I'm sorry,
PR?
I got distracted. Did I say that Tio stepped forward? Because I think I did, but I can't remember.
Tio, you cast it from the spot you're in.
I did. Okay. Thank you.
And the
What's
last
the
one.
CR on the specters? Does it trigger? Because this is also destroy undead too. Remember?
Right.
I don't know if that's relevant. But...
I think it's a very low for me right now. It's very low.
What is
Oh,
your
what-
destroy undead? You tell me,
I'm
and we'll
looking
talk.
at it's.
And I'm gonna roll the
1
last
or lower
wraiths thing.
for levels under 11. It's
Okay,
1 CR or lower.
great. The specters are obliterated.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
Boom. Okay, so all of them failed. The first wraith didn't fail. All of the other wraiths, we'll put an orange dot on, that failed, and their actions shall be to flee.
It's huge. Good play.
Okay. TOA.
The next thing I'm gonna do is prevent this wraith from. Can I don't know this. Tio is just gonna like do this because this is what he would do. He would walk forward and distract the wraith from Aurelia. Not provoking from them, but
You're going into difficult terrain, as was described earlier.
okay,
So the north squares there are double movement.
that's fine. I'm stopping right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
TOA is finished.
Yes, he's done.
Fantastic. Top of the round. Now, before we start this round, I'd like to say that we're going a little long for our break, our normal break. We started slightly late. How's everyone feeling? Do we want to break right now? Do we want to go another round? Or do we want to get this finished off? It's entirely up to you. I'm doing okay.
I'm okay to keep going.
I need to pee, but
Already
I'm not
done
doing
that.
anything right now. So
No, Casey, you sit right there. All right. So, Aurelia, you may have your turn.
Okay. I am going to I can tell that this southern wraith is getting ready to run, right? That it's had a-
It looks like it's been affected by TOA's divine energies, yes. And it is contorting and it will likely flee. But that doesn't mean it's lost its reaction, as I've read that.
Okay. Well,
carefully.
no, I'm not doing that though. I'm gonna step here.
Well, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm gonna step here and I'm going to take an attack at the one between me and Tio. At advantage. Minus a d6. 19.
You're fine. I'm pretty sure you can't miss.
Save.
You say that, but
14.
You hit.
Or are they 14?
13.
13 points of damage. Kills that one. That is the one you put all the damage on before. So it was convenient that is the one that made it save.
That was convenient. I didn't want to do it, but I had to. In my eyes.
That leaves the one to the south of you.
Hold on, I just need to double check.
There are also there's 4 left. Notably, the one that's furthest away, or it looks like it's furthest away, is not necessarily shying away from the light of Tio.
Okay.
And it made it save earlier, so it's not befuddled either. Wraith for it.
This one next to
Any
you
of
is
the
not
attacks
turned.
make as part of the attack action. Okay, sorry, I was just checking. It's been a hot second. And my brain is not working at full speed right now. I'm gonna make a Radiant Sunbolt attack as my second attack. On the one that is not befuddled by the light of Tio.
Ah, yes. Go right ahead.
This is not an advantage.
Correct.
Crit.
Ooh,
Minus
perfect.
d6, but
That's amazing.
Does that remove the crit? Wait.
no, because I still rolled a 20.
Actually, how does that work?
There's
No,
I mean, it would still be a
A crit hit
22.
is still a crit hit.
I'm
crit
glad
hits
that my
no matter what.
nonsensical question.
12 points of radiant damage.
Wow.
12 points. It will absorb and not enjoy.
And then I will spend a key point for Step of the Wind to disengage. 5, 10,
I
15.
wonder if they can. I don't think they can go into one, can
We have no idea.
they?
You
They
certainly
can-
haven't left them to test that moment. You opened the door, rushed out, and it's amazing. Amazing. Aurelia finished?
Aurelia finished.
Wraith.
Dun,
Let's
dun,
look.
dun.
Look at what these guys are gonna do. They're gonna move 120 feet away until they're out of let's see.
Oh,
They have to
that
move until when?
sucks.
They can move through things, though.
Is it because
If
they're
it
stagnant?
can't, oh, it also can't take reactions. Oh, how did I read that wrong earlier? All right, for its
Wishful reading.
action. All right, so that's my mistake, not Dora's. You can put back your key point. You didn't need it.
Oh. Okay.
That was because I announced it incorrectly. It's not your fault. For attention, can you only use the dash? So it doesn't care if it sees you anymore. It just keeps moving. Oh, this is gonna come back and haunt you guys later.
Yeah.
Wait, literally.
Okay, Tio's there. 1. God, what is that? 24 squares? Yeah. Wow. Okay, one's gone. The other one moves to the south instead because it's gonna be good.
Oh, I'm having horrible, just visions of what's gonna happen in the future.
You can calm down.
The Turnunda is gonna break, and they're slowly gonna float their way back to the wall, to the back of Cadaverous, who is no longer invisible, and one-shot him.
That's hilarious. I'll just turn them again.
Okay. So, all of the... Oh, did I just move the wrong one? I sure did. Dang it. This one was, I believe... Where? Where was he?
I think he was that one. Yeah, right there.
I want to say there, too. All right, so let's move this one. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6, 7, 8. It did good. So they've certainly moved away. This one, however, Tio, doesn't appreciate it at all and moves to you. Tio, per your request in our private messages, here's an attack to try to kill you.
Oh, thank you. I did not request that. You
No,
said
I know.
you would deliver that to me.
It feels like it was an unsaid request to make sure you die.
There's an implication.
I see. I see.
Uh,
No, that's not. Just to be clear, that's not what I said.
That's what you implied, though.
just to be clear, a 1
That's
always
amazing.
misses.
Good thing my will is winning out.
1d1 to hit itself?
It cannot. It's actually immune to its own damage.
Oh.
Okay, so Jesse.
Turn. All right. Go away.
I guess I can remove Spectre from the list. They got destroyed by the divine power of Rao. Rao.
I will attack non-recklessly, but with advantage because flank. With and it's gonna fail this time. Watch this. Great weapon master.
I love your optimism.
It's true though. It's gonna be true. Oh, damn it.
Are you angry you hit?
Yes, I am.
Like, I know it's gonna miss even though I have advantage.
Bet that 21 damage feels pretty good though.
I bet that feels pretty bad, to Jesse's point.
Yeah.
Remember, you're also inspired too.
Yes, I remember that now that you've re-mentioned it to
You
me.
you would have to roll 2 1s. That inspiration plus your bonuses to not work out.
Alright, it's still alive. I'll do it again.
Actually, that's not true.
And I'm just a big fat liar today. 25.
Oh man.
Good golly.
This one's destroyed.
Wow.
Yahoo. Let's have a look-see around. I see nothing. Get back in there, Tio.
Get back in the hole.
That's right. As
Just
I
to be
use
clear,
my last.
Based on the use of high-level spells and channel divinity, we are going to be out of rounds. I'm going to move the race as far away as I can, but we're going to leave rounds. They're not going to come back right away.
Okay. It seems like they're gone. Do we go find Gislin now? Or I mean, she'll find us, but do we chase her down? Or...
We have ventured out of this room. We know that more will
Oh.
come.
That's true, Gislin. One just comes floating through the door, skirting around a vampire. And it goes like flying at high speed. All the vampires.
Like a bat out of hell.
It's funny because I can see this on my map right now.
And it goes, it just goes flying out and exits past the. Yeah.
We must go. I've exhausted my area of effect. We cannot bust out of this room again. Let's go find Gislin and die together.
Goonies
I don't
never
like the way
say
you
that.
said that, but I
What?
do want to find Gislin.
I don't know what a goonie is. I don't like it.
You are a Goonie now.
Don't like that at all.
You like to set booby traps.
I do like boobies. Let's go.
Stavros.
Well,
Earlier, I'm gonna
let's
die. I'm gonna die thinking about what I love.
let's focus in on that moment and take our 5-minute break. For those of us that have enjoyed that combat, it was a brief one. It was pretty high level, but there was some damage dealt. So repercussions afterwards. Take 5. Let's get us off a stream. Take a moment, get a drink, snacks. Whatever.
Back in 5.
All right, Casey, you need to break out of that room, okay? Chop chop.
Waiting for you guys to slowly die, and then I can get to go again.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We are indeed in that slowly dying situation, as 3 wraiths have been repelled by the power of Tio. Tio, Tioe, Michaela, you're muted.
Michaela Scoot.
I am unmuted now.
Okay. Are you familiar with how long your turn undead lasts?
1 minute.
Was that an answer, or were you just giving
Oh,
me
sorry.
the
It's
old
one, it's
hang
1
on?
minute.
Ah, so it was both.
Or until
One.
it takes damage.
I would like to instruct Jesse to remain behind me at all times, ready to protect me from any specters that come shooting in.
Yeah, Cadaverous and Aurelia will be between us, and I'll go first.
I will stay on the backside.
Can we form one of those like Roman turtle boxes, like around cadavers?
Yeah, if
Is
any
that
of
the
you had
technical
shields,
term?
What do you say?
I said if any of you had shields, you could try to do that.
If we build a giant badger. So, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the party position themselves as you have about, as Tioe would tell you, less than a minute. Where would you like to be? What is the door situation? How are you doing in spells? Are you casting things? You have some time, not a lot. You're not going to do rituals right now. But there is some things about, like, in a minute you can do.
I have no rituals I would like to perform.
Let's go.
That's not true, Jesse. You do have rituals.
Let's just get out of this. fucking
If
room.
it's eating, I agree. If it's anything else, I don't.
I thought your little bear talks were a ritual.
Oh, we can't do that in here.
Let's go find Ghislaine and fight this
Alright,
this guy. I'm sick of living.
we're leading
I can help you with that.
this way.
Put me down like a dog.
Okay. Looking at the party as Tioe walks away from them.
I'm
You
trying
see
to lead them.
Aurelia, frail, with both energy drain and damage. You see Cadaverous, frail, beyond normal frail. And then you see Jesse, who's taken a bit, but seems to be doing much better than before.
I will
And then there's
heal.
Tio, who apparently gets ignored.
I will heal
do,
you
do.
as soon as you
The great holy cleric in hell. Don't get touched.
I'm doing my best.
You're like a giant meat person. All people are meat, really. In a in a bear poem.
Ooh, I can cover you in the bear rug and
Wanna-
drag you across.
You've seen me like stand there and try to get them to come to me, but they don't seem to perform well.
Should dress more provocatively to you.
All right.
See,
Go
you see, the
call.
goal here, what we want, is for the wraiths to catcall us.
Cat call me specifically because I'm the one that can handle it right now.
Would it
Okay,
really be
we're
a
going down
cat
the
call,
hallway.
though?
We're going down the hallway. Goat call. Sheep call.
It'd be that yelling go. "Rah!" Yeah, the screaming ones.
Screaming
Chop.
goat Taylor Swift video.
Come with me. Come with
Let's go
me.
find Ghislaine's desecrated corpse and then move on.
Gosh,
Say
Cadavers,
these
you're
things.
so grim.
I'm not grim, I'm just old.
Okay, I see this creature here. This is an old creature. This is.
Hey,
I'm going.
not that old.
Quiet. I'm watching my behind.
Wait, hold on.
That is not easy to do. You just keep
Hey.
spinning.
Maybe we bad. Okay, keep going.
Just making noises.
Tio is keeping a very close watch on anything that might be approaching.
It's important to note that according to the map and the dynamic lighting layers, the doors you're approaching are both open. The close one and the far one.
Okay.
What that means is you can see as far as your eyes can see, as far as dark vision goes. But that also includes. Excuse me.
That was the go call.
That was an application trying to get my attention, even though it's not a person. And let me mute this thing forever. Wait. Wrong fingerprint.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it knew who I am finally. It's just being uppity. So this one over here, and by the draw, oops, this one here
Mm-hmm.
has pieces of it that have been kind of torn up and about in a desecration manner that you know the party didn't do.
So I thought before.
Okay.
Or is that new?
This looks like a Jesse job, but Jesse's been with us the whole time.
Right. Tio's going to make note of this. Look back at the party with alarmed eyes, but he's being quiet. Not talking. And I hate leading. I'm gonna keep walking.
This delay
Uh-huh.
lets you know that you're just about at the 1 minute mark now.
Okay. And we're going to stop here.
Okay.
I'll be stopping at this door so that I can blast things out.
Now I can't tell offhand. That door open? It looks like it's open. Yes. That door has been opened previous to this. You fought some whites and such inside earlier. Those are the creatures that have still mass and physical form undead, not the rays themselves.
Psst. Hey, Tio. Switch places with Jesse.
Switch places. Okay. Jesse, come through. Oh, there's shit in there.
Okay, rays are on the move.
And go.
Going.
Go.
Go where?
Down.
West.
West.
I'm old, but the Go West song from my generation is now in my head.
Okay,
Dude.
go
nice.
west.
Yes, west.
Opening this door.
It's already open.
Belia has piggybacked on
I thought
top
that
and
was
then has
already
jumped
open.
over to other people.
Sometimes I tap on
All right.
key on this keyboard. And
This is
it
open
triggers
or
space.
closed?
It is
I-
open.
Oh, okay. I had the-
personal space. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I thought we were friends.
Can I hear them coming?
You cannot yet, as they are doing this. And you're very much like this.
Cadaver starts pushing Aurelia.
However, Gislin,
What is
I will
happening?
allow
with you two?
for
What is happening?
perception roll. Excellent. Everyone's very quiet.
I'm
Are we
gonna
moving
gesture
forward?
like coming.
Cadaver sort of spins, trapped between two flyers.
I'm waiting for Aurelia to either move forward or Cadavers to push her or something.
Polymorph her into a tiny creature so we
No.
can share the same space.
Can I peek my head around the corner and see what I can see?
You may.
It's like a door.
Is it closed?
It is closed.
I'm gonna turn around and do like this. And I would like to take
Much
my...
like Star-Lord, nobody listens.
Yes. I'm gonna listen through the door.
Oh my god.
You may make a perception check.
Seems quiet. Is there a handle, I assume?
Gislin, your perception check wasn't enough to hear them in the hall, but is more than enough to see this happening.
Something new or the thing that was just happening?
The vampires are clearly motioning the others and pointing at the door.
I would like to cast Fireball. I
know
can't, but I would like to.
I know you would.
I think the room is safe if you hear nothing.
I was going to try the door. Is it locked?
You start turning it ever so slightly, and it looks like it's not locked.
Oh, it's
Alright, I'll come over here and be like, go to the door.
all right.
Open the
Stay
door.
here.
Okay, everyone roll
Traps.
initiatives.
And this is where it ends. God, I always roll terribly.
12. Can we have the turner so I can correct my initiative?
Why is it incorrect, Holly?
Because I get 2 and I take the higher.
I see.
Alright.
Now, I can't help but notice there's only 4 of my 5 players on the initiative.
I see 5.
Me too.
I see 5 as well.
I see 5 as well.
Okay, did you know you could shrink down the initiative order?
Yes.
Yes.
I know now.
Okay, I see now. Anywho, descending. Oh, Gislin. The door opens. The vampires look like they are ready and are about to do crazy things. But you are in the position to interrupt if you so choose.
All right, I will choose.
Very good, very good, very good, very good.
It's so tempting. That's why I didn't heal all the way to max, because it would be. Right. I am going to bonus action Hunter's Mark. Whom, you ask? Well, I will tell you.
More like which is my question. Which?
Which?
Not which. Which?
I am going to bonus action Hunter's Mark this one down here. Their focus is on the door, right?
Well, this one is now looking elsewhere. Like, what the fuck?
So, but if the others are focused on the door, I'm hoping that maybe I can take this one down without them noticing. That's not really a mechanic thing, just sort of.
I understand that, but go right ahead and give me reason to believe it's possible.
All right. Sharpshooter longbow with advantage.
Mhm.
Coming at this, please. 23. Hunter's mark. And the sneak attack.
Oh. I will account for 26.
Right. Same thing. Thumbs up, ski. That's a good. Another hunter's mark.
Will account for 26 more.
I don't like that he's still alive.
Alive. Same thing. Why not?
Crit? No.
Still a hit though. All we need is hits.
It is a hit.
There we go. So another, what is that? 1927 on top of that.
Okay, please stand by real quick. Okay, it remains, although it is devastated.
Okay. I have bonus actions. I have actions. I guess I will remain where I am.
Jesse, you open it up. A vampire is standing there. It is going to attack you. You look to be moving almost on the same exact initiative, but because you're the player. Go right ahead.
All right. Non-reckless. Not with advantage. Great weapon master attack. Because 17.
I like this new Jesse.
I don't know if I like it, okay? I'm
This
really
is some-
stuffed with it.
This is too overpowered. I don't.
This is some
feel
smart
right.
thinking.
So 17 will strike creature.
Oh, that's good. That's great. 24
I like it.
for I'm gonna do it again.
It works again.
For 25.
Woo.
Wow.
All of the damages.
What is it? 49.
49.
Gosh.
Nicely spread around.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't get through the door.
That's good. It means they can't get through the door.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Well, to return the favor, this one will attempt a multi-attack. One of which is a claw.
Y'all.
The claw. Remember when we fought hags?
Ooh, it missed it.
The next one will be. Wait. Are you willing to let it bite you?
Am I willing to let
Yeah,
it bite
if
me?
you be willing, it can bite you for free. So sorry.
That is ridiculous. I don't know if you're joking or not.
I'm not joking. It requires a willing creature or a creature that's been grappled by a claw attack. Okay, so it's going to use
People just
another
really want to be vampires.
another claw attack. Take
Sure.
me, take me.
These don't make you vampires.
Oh, it missed again.
It does. It did indeed. So, it will be like, it turns to its friends and moves one to the side.
Can't bite me. No.
The next one will happily move in, though.
This one can bite you.
Attempt the same thing. Oh, also, it had some regeneration to start its turn. Wait, I heard angst sound.
For me.
Weird. But this one will attack again. Multi-attack. One claw. It looks like it's a
Fuck
crit.
you.
It's a crit. Now,
Pretty low
Clawing
damage.
or grappling?
Does
hold on.
Hold on.
It does no damage.
but wow.
It's
Because you
Grappling.
are automatically grappling. It has grappled you.
I don't get a save.
No, if it hits you with its claw, the great vampire can grapple the target. Now,
And-
on your turn, you can
Okay.
take your actions to try to escape from a grapple through standard means.
Or you can cut off its hands.
Or its face.
You cannot target body parts mechanically like that. But here we go. So here's what it's gonna do, though.
Okay.
It's gonna. Are you willing? It's gonna
be-
fight you. Now it automatically hits if it's willing. However,
We're gonna go through this bit for every
Alright.
fight for the next. for the
I'm
rest
not
of the
willing to be bitten.
okay, then it's gonna make an attack roll against you. Now, being grappled doesn't give it any additional attacks against you. It does reduce your movement to 0. You have the grapple condition. Here's the attack.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh man,
No!
this is devastating, and here's why.
I don't like that.
Are you raging?
No.
Okay. So here's why this is a problem. You're gonna take 12 points of physical and 16 points of necrotic,
Yeah.
but without a saving throw, your hit point max is reduced by the amount of necrotic damage you just took.
Oh no!
That's not that bad for Jussie. I mean, you have 105. There's no way we can even heal you to full unless we long rest.
All right, hold on. Let me account for what my
so
hit points
all
are
of the
first.
damage is 28.
All right,
Hit 2? Did I read that right?
that is taken, and then I have to reduce
Reduce your maximum hit points
to.
by 16. So reduce it by
Okay.
16.
I guess I'm gonna do it like this, so I won't forget what my maximum is.
No, don't reduce your maximum to 16.
No, I got it. Just the way that I did it.
It is very confusing to the rest of us.
I will
But
put.
if
Sorry.
Might I recommend current HP / max HP -- current max HP?
Wait, what?
Me looking at the HP bars here is just like.
it just says 30 divided by 16 plus. What?
Why does it say that?
Because you've put in weird things.
Hold on, let me try this.
Wait, this thing just crit on you twice in a row.
It did. It totally crit you twice.
Wait, how are you guys doing it?
I'm not. I don't do that.
I've done current HP / regular max
no.
HP.
I
Dash,
think Holly's
dash,
question
current
is
max HP.
really, where are you doing this? On D&D
Where are
Beyond?
you putting your current maximum HP?
In my regular HP box.
On what platform?
Roll20.
Exactly. So Holly's
me too,
likely
though.
using. Oh,
No,
never mind,
not
never
because
mind.
it's down.
If you.
It is.
This
Doesn't
okay, I'm
work
showing
for
you.
all
So
night.
this is I'm showing you.
Please.
All right, so this is what I'm doing. It's not pretty, but it does what it does. Current HP / regular max HP, and then on the right is my current max HP.
Or you
Okay.
could just change your new max HP because D&D Beyond remembers what your actual max HP is.
How about this? I will put my max HP in my notes and I will just correct it.
Now it
here.
just says 3,000.
Some of us don't use D&D Beyond because we
Well,
don't
it
need
looks like it's
crutches.
taken into account because it shows now your
I'm
max is
also
at.
not using D&D
89.
my Roll20 character sheet.
Regular max.
I want to hear it, Dora.
Too bad,
HP
Bethany.
equals
You're
1.
You're gonna hear it.
Current.
Okay, so all of that's
Is-
being done. This is on the vampire shoulder. The vampire is very pleased with this. The next vampire has no
Friends.
Yes.
reason to
Or
believe
self
Neck.
This is the runt of the litter.
here.
You'll be eaten by the rest.
We're
And
gonna
we'll-
neg it into
we'll move to
dying.
here and actually move to here. You're gonna get +2 to your armor class, and it's just gonna make some claw attacks. Some
Plus
claw
2.
attacks.
That looks like +5 to me.
Ha! Nah!
Ah!
Okay, looks like you're gonna take 8 points of damage, and then technically this one is also grappling you.
What?
You don't take damage if it's grappling though.
That's true. It's true.
So is it
I'm
grappling
sorry.
or damage?
Since
So-
no, it's gonna do the damage because simply you're already being grappled by one. So it
Okay, so
assumes
just-
it's just stabbing you to be an evil little vampire.
Just damage.
Yeah, just 8 points of damage. That is correct. It is either or. The next one has been shot up by Gislin. The next one saw where the shots were coming from. Unfortunately, each one still hit it very easily. It is devastated. At the beginning of its turn, it's going to heal a little bit. And it's going to move toward that. He's going to try to make an attack roll against you, Gislin. From the square it saw all the damage coming from. And it's going to be at disadvantage because you're very much invisible to it. So, you have a pretty decent armor class, right? That's with advantage. Here's the bad rolls. Oh, god awful rolls.
Never forget.
And it does miss once. It will then do this again with its multi-attack. Does a 20 hit, Gislin?
20 does hit.
Okay. It's going to choose to grapple you, as its best chance to gain hit points is to be able to bite you, and it requires the grapple. So, you are grappled by this creature, which of course on your turn you can probably get rid of. It's not a hard DC, it actually shows it to everybody for some reason that's vexing. But, there we have it. There is one more vampire that has yet to go, and he will make a double move action moving toward the party. Do they have fly?
No.
No. So he's going to move to the corners here. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to have to move around the statue anyway, so that's fine. Cadaverous!
Big Cadaverioso is going to.
The sounds you hear from around that corner are Jessica going, "Ah, come on! Hey, it's on me! It's biting me! I don't consent! I'm not willing to kiss you! Wait!
I don't take kisses from dead things.
Okay.
It's little nibbles. It's a little nibble. It's nibbling.
Cadaverous is going to. Oh, I fucking hate this fucking dumbass fucking stupid fucking. Oh god, I fucking
And how do you really feel about it?
stupid ass fucking.
What, no, but the question is, what are all these modifiers going?
It's like, what are you describing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like muffin.
fucking. Oh, I hate this fucking guy.
Cookies.
What's the worst fucking bullshit in the world?
Why are
But
you
the
measuring?
game, the enemies, us, you,
I'm
Cadaverous.
Listen, I've only got so much shit available, okay? You guys are running me down. Cadaverous will
Running
move.
you down.
Cadaverous will drop a hypnotic pattern on top of these three.
You link it?
Yes.
It's a concentration. Mark something on your character to denote that.
I will. Grizzlin, if you're in there. Hi. You're inspired.
Oh boy.
Just in case you guys don't know incapacitation does, it's only that. Now,
Okay.
we were going to go from left to right. Left being... Oh, it's wisdom.
But it can take a
Is-
bonus action, or does actions include bonus actions?
I don't think monsters really have bonus actions. Except for
Bonus
reverse
actions
resistance
are
bonus.
types of actions.
Okay.
Fail.
The first one fails. The second one rolled another crit for itself.
That one has only rolled crits.
Just
Fail
someone
this one.
holding me.
The third one has... Oh, well, all right. That bounced around. Failed.
All right.
I'm going to mark them with our friendly neighborhood I Spy #1. Boop. And they seem to be enthralled by the pattern. Anything else, cadavers?
Nope. I have moved back. I have inspired Gislin. I have cast a spell. I have nothing left.
I would like Aurelia to take a turn.
Okay. I will do this. I will begin my turn by taking 5 steps, going 5 feet that way.
5 points of damage, yes. Or 5 feet.
Now that I can see things, I am going to take 2 Radiant Sunbolt attacks at the one directly in front of me.
That one is the one that's coherent, strangely enough, and full of crits.
Well, let's see if we can do something about that. Here comes the first one.
Let me check. It looks good. Looks good.
Sorry.
What a beautiful attack.
Ugh. 6
Oh,
points.
I'm sorry. Take that back. It was accurate.
It was okay.
Gosh, that's good.
It's like hitting someone right in the face with a Nerf gun. 6 points of damage. It's radiant, you say?
I do say.
Looks like the vampires don't have a particular vulnerability to anything.
Unfortunately.
So -6.
Here comes another one. 17.
Hits.
9.
9.
And then I'm going to spend a key point and make 2 more. These just keep going down.
15 hits.
Another 6.
All right, we'll account for it.
And the last one. 11.
Now that's gonna miss.
Okay.
We've done it. We found the bottom breaches of its AC.
Alright. So that's my action and my bonus action, and then I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay, we're gonna move to TOA's turn.
Okay,
Teal.
I'll shuffle through.
There's vampires.
Okay. I figured I heard some hissing, and I haven't heard
The
it yet.
Be snakes.
I figured it was either vampires, snakes, or cockroaches.
There could be
For
snakes.
Jesse.
The cockroaches hiss.
There are hissing cockroaches.
God, America's fucking. Ugh.
I'm just pushing random buttons.
Hissing
right now. My brain
cockroaches.
is So,
Fuck.
gosh, give me just.
Why does your country exist?
I
No.
colonialism?
Good golly. Okay.
Really, your country's fault, Beth.
Yeah, this is your
I'm not
fault.
gonna do that. That's insane. Okay.
You
didn't
did
invent-
this,
We didn't make cockroaches hiss.
but you decided to come here.
I'm about to Google it and see where it originated from.
Hissing
In Beth's
cockroaches.
defense, Beth is still in the homeland.
This is
Oh.
gonna show
True.
me pictures of hissing cockroaches, isn't it?
Okay. I did not see Cadaver's cast hypnotic pattern. Am I able to tell in any way which
You
ones
you
are
did
yes,
see
there's a 30-foot cube of hypnotic pattern still going.
I can't see where it is.
Okay, it's
Just
because
put 'em
Cadavers
in.
didn't draw it.
Here, let me draw it for you, okay?
Okay. Do I know? Can I tell which ones are affected by it?
You
5,
can tell the
10,
one that's
15, 20.
literally holding
Yeah.
on to Jesse is not affected at all, and
Okay.
the other two are just looking back at it.
In that
Just so we're clear, walking into this shit doesn't do anything to you.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. I didn't want to dispel the effect if it was on one of them.
That's what that
Sacred
cantrip
Flame
does.
on the one in front of Jesse. It should be rolling. It's a really bad roll. Yeah, just 2d8s. It's so small.
Dexterity
Oh my
saving
God.
throw.
Okay.
11's 11. No.
It's not a crit. That's BS. BS. It didn't roll a crit.
Losing
Need to
it.
die.
This thing is the fucking raid boss of.
That's all I have. That's literally all I have. So I'm gonna
Literally,
spend
that
back
is the vampire
to
that
protect
sponsors others to talk
if I
about
have
that.
that kind of
after.
movement. 15, 30.
This guy would have been
I'm
upgraded to vampire lord after.
He might be if he just keeps eating on. But let's start a new round, shall we? TOA done?
Yes.
Also, Beth,
Yes.
you'll be pleased to know that hissing cockroaches are native to Madagascar, although they can be kept as exotic pets in the U.S.
Because we're weird
Great.
like that.
I've never met or heard a hissing cockroach. That being said, ew. Gizzard.
Gizzlers.
I want some gushers. Damn you.
I will sharpshooter crossbow the one next to me.
Crossbow.
Sharpshooter longbow. Wait until you see my crossbow skills. Sharpshooter
Because
longbow
the cross
the one next to
vampires. I get it.
me.
I know why.
with no advantage or disadvantage because they cancel. And I have an inspiration which I may use. So stand by.
Hold.
Don't need it.
I will not use it.
I'm standing by. Go ahead. That's easily a hit.
25 more into that one.
25 more. We'll kill that vampire.
Woohoo!
Fucking god.
All right. And I will wheel around and I will want to shoot that one. Yeah, I'll shoot the one that's holding Jesse. As I can see, it's probably grappling and pulling stuff. This will be at advantage. Sharpshooter longbow. Did I use my bonus action yet?
Nope.
Um,
You did not. 100% didn't.
Oh, I'll move my 100 mark to this one. And shoot it with advantage. Sharpshooter longbow. I still have inspiration, so stand by for that. I will not use it.
Standing by.
Hunter's mark. And oh hey. Back. One. So 29, 31 points of damage to that one. Hopefully softens that up enough for Jesse to just kill it.
How you doing there, Gizzle? You done?
Yep. I'll move, but yeah.
Jesse, it is your turn.
All right, so I have to ungrapple or
You can just attack it.
I can.
Yeah. All grappling
Grappling-
you can't move.
Means you have no movement. Here, let me. Did I
So
know
that it doesn't impose any penalties on you or anything.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. I'm gonna attack it non-recklessly with my Great Weapon Master. The one that's holding me, to be specific.
Remember, you
12?
hold on, wait.
I
Or you
would
have
like
an
to use
inspiration.
it. Just in case, because I don't want to miss an
One-
attack.
1d8.
Alright. Let me unmark this.
Great job.
So
Wait.
I
13.
13 misses.
Fuck you. Shoot again.
I guess I
How
had that
about
coming.
14? Sorry, I didn't mean you.
But you know what, Jesse? I'm happy to announce, and I'm not even cheating, that also misses.
Are you serious right now? This is why I hate you, Great Weapon Master. I knew.
Oh, Holly.
I just
Holly?
knew. I just
Holly?
I had
Holly.
5 good hits, and then that was it. That's the rest of my life.
I had 5 good hits and I missed one. This is the worst
I missed 2!
in the world.
Well, fantastic. Now,
That's
I
the most yeehaw thing
assume-
I've ever seen.
Yeehaw. That I cannot do. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm done, I assume.
excellent. We will begin the round for those that can regenerate. Getting back some hit points. Strangely enough, the one grappling you, Jesse, does not get to.
Well, good, because I don't like him.
However, there might be one way it can.
Or
Get
another
at least
kind of
some.
funny kid. It's gonna
So-
suck it.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. And now you have this. We're going to start with the bite attack as it wants to.
Now I'm gonna die. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
What the? God. I
This
feel
is the end of my
pretty
life.
Wait,
No,
that's not a crit.
and it doesn't hit.
Not a crit and not a hit.
You like that?
Well then, it is going to use its claw.
That is also not a claw. It is a
No,
spaghetti
that is a
noodle.
claw. That's
Now,
No.
Also-
claimed in a spaghetti
It's
noodle.
also hurt enough to do this stupid move. It's going to let go of you and move. You can make your attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
But it wants to maybe not be
Now-
in the line of sight of others shooting it with all those spells and effects.
This would just be a regular one, right? Like not a Great Weapon Master one, because this is not my turn. This is a reaction.
You can do Great Weapon Master on any attack that you do.
But it says before you, I have to claim it, right?
Before you make the attack.
Before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon.
Right,
You're-
so this is a melee attack.
I
With
can
a heavy
choose
weapon.
to do it. So it just
Correct.
at any time. Okay.
You can
Yeah.
choose to. You don't have to.
All right though, but this
Like
is
the
the
bite.
time.
This is the time.
You are so fucking lucky, you dice. You're so lucky.
I love how
so
this
fucking
vexes
lucky.
you. You're like, this is God. It's I can't believe it's great.
God, I just want to do low damage.
I just want to crit, and I have not crit since I've done this, and I hate it.
First
Okay.
of all, you shouldn't rely on crits. That's ridiculous.
But
But
I'm so good at them.
Not for Holly. She's like a 50% crit percent.
she had before this session, and now she's gone off the rails. That all being said, 25 points have been accounted for. It takes it. It's really hurt, but it doesn't die, and it will continue its movement away and ducking down behind this. Because when you lose sight of it there, it is literally hiding, hoping to have enough time to maybe heal. That vampire spawn has finished. Those two are incoherent, but this one's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then in a strange double move action, he moves there. Cadavers.
Cadaverous? Ooh. There's more.
Nothing.
You hear Jessie complaining that she struck it really hard.
Damn you, axe. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't do that to you.
Can't blame
Well,
the
this isn't better.
axe.
Yeah, I can't blame the axe.
I haven't got much energy for insults, but they're quite disappointing.
Had Jessie been struck by the creature's attacks, though, I had seen this round going a lot different. You're gonna mock it. I see.
That saved us from the beholder, so I have
True.
faith in it.
Pat
was
Jesse on the shoulder. Pretty spooky in there. Go get him, Tiger.
Did you say?
Cadaverous walks back around the corner. You're inspired.
Oh, me. Me.
And it takes 3 points damage. Man has disadvantage.
It's all accounted for. Anything else? Cadaverous.
Nope.
Aurelia's time.
It is my turn.
The age of Aurelia.
When the moon is in the 7th hour.
And then I will fire
Almost
the
muted
one
that
in front of
completely.
me. Radiant
Pew, pew.
Sunlight. Pew pew.
Pew, pew.
Yep.
Just roll all your possible attacks you're gonna do, and then roll damage after. Just blam them all out.
Yep.
Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna spend another key point for 2 more.
You didn't. Where's the damage?
I am following Bethany's advice.
Oh.
19. 16.
All of those attacks hit.
Alright, so there was 6 from the first one. 6 from the second one. 8 from the third. And 6 from the
20,
fourth.
26.
We are loving the 2s on the d6 today.
Fantastic. Anything else?
That is it.
You
Oh,
are
wait,
done.
wait. Oop. Now I'm done.
Go back. A lot safer around this corner, isn't it?
It makes me feel small and safe and secure. Like a baby kangaroo.
Aw.
Is Tio asleep?
No, I'm just trying to catch up and keep up.
What?
There's vampires around there.
Yes, there are. There's so many things going on.
There's only one thing going.
There's many one.
Being
thing.
attacked by vampires
Yes.
around the corner.
I'm going to do this again because it seems like the safest thing to do. No. I don't. Sacred Flame again. 12 damage. Against this vampire, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And I will not keep
Oh my
that amazing
gosh.
save because that is not the saving throw. That is the ability score. The save is a better adjustment, but I might roll lower. Or
No.
that.
Ah!
Nope.
Does it have a disadvantage though?
Holy cow.
No.
No.
What am I thinking of?
Okay.
I-
Your vicious mockery with the
I
attacks.
know what you might be thinking of, but That's always
Oh,
just risky
Holly.
to say that
I'm
I don't
gonna-
get the
I'm
kick.
gonna- you guys,
We've played
I'm
these
gonna do
characters
it.
for so long.
I'm
Hey,
gonna do it.
could like
I
we
want
not
to.
like?
What are you doing?
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon at the 4th level.
Okay.
Is that dumb?
Probably.
You
Okay.
can
you
link it.
You do you, homie.
Well, I just hate like not being able to do anything on these turns.
You are
and I
doing.
feel
You are doing
like I'm not helping.
things.
I think you do you. I'm gonna hold back despite my desire not to.
Well, I don't know if it's wise, but I wonder if that will like. I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm gonna. Tio's turn is passing after that sacred flame. We can move
T-
it later.
Tio, you're done?
Yeah.
Gives top of the 3rd round.
All right. It's hunting season. We are going to move 35 feet to there. Which I assume gives me at least partial vision on little boo boo over there.
Yes, that is more than enough for the sharpshooter feat.
All right.
The worst mechanic in the game.
I will. I'm gonna just regular longbow over there. Not at advantage. 18. I'm guessing hits.
It does.
12 points of damage.
That'll be enough to kill that one.
Perfect.
Oh, shit. Let me just put X on.
I will bonus action move my hunter's mark to that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I will.
Turn to the dark.
I'm gonna regular longbow that one. That'll do.
That's, yeah.
Alright, so
No
only-
sneak attack.
It's next to
Oh,
just
it is next to Jackson. That's
Yep.
true. Even though it's announced.
26 on that one. And notably, I think I am in light now,
You are definitely in dim light.
which is why I was not attacking it. Wait, how far was this one go? 60?
It goes 60 total.
And that'll do it. Pour moi.
Okay. Jesse, you're not grappled.
I'm not.
You're not. It missed you terribly.
It did. I'm going to
Little
keep
push.
doing what I've been doing.
You coming up again?
So non-reckless, great weapon master. 19.
Let me look. Yes.
Okay. For 17 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
And I just
You
really
rolled a 3.
like to crit now.
Just the disparity is so insane.
She's like, these aren't crits,
Damn it.
guys. 15
Still
hits.
hit, I think. Nice.
15's their AC.
21.
Oh gosh.
It's enough to kill this one.
Oh, that's great because I get another attack. Okay, sorry.
So, if
No, don't.
no, I'm not going
No,
to.
Beth, don't.
I'm not going to. I'm going to resist.
Stop.
I'm going to say this after.
I know exactly what you're doing, but you know we gotta do something. We're gonna
You,
just run away.
Holly, I promise you. I promise
Jesse.
you. You have no idea what I'm about to say.
I know what you're about to say.
What I'm about
Jesse.
to say.
Jesse. It's your turn,
Hypnotic
Jesse.
pattern.
Jesse,
What?
You do you. You do you.
you can still have your turn the rest
Yeah,
of
you
it. If you'd like.
Well, I mean, hold on. 1 second. Scrolling. Here it is.
It's probably
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Bida-bida. It doesn't matter really which one, so I'm gonna pick this one. And
the one on the left.
yes. Is that the sure? And like, hit it.
Why do you shed this much?
Okay.
For 16.
16 hits.
For 23.
23.
Good golly.
That's my turn.
Okay. That one comes to, clearly. Taking damage breaks the stuff, but it is in a bad way. It did not take any kind of preventative damage, so it's going to start its turn with regeneration. At which point it's still hurt. You can see the archer over there and Jesse right next to it. If it moves toward the archer, Jesse's going to hit it. And Jesse hits for 25. So it's going to move instead. Dang it. On top of his buddy and attack Jesse for the regular claw attack. Does a 19 hit you?
It does, but is it grappling me or am I damaging it?
No. Since it's taken the damage earlier, it would like to not hurt you now in an attempt to get to bite you. Here's the bite attack. You are now grappled again.
Okay. Damn you.
1. The damage is 17.
All right.
Your maximum is reduced by 11. It heals because of it.
Is it heal 17 or heal 6 or heal 11?
I'm reading now.
Feels 21.
It
If anything,
heals. It heals 21 plus 6 plus 11.
Jesus Christ.
No, it does not. It does not. It's the same amount that Jesse lost permanently. It gets to
Oh
heal.
gosh.
Not permanently. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say it like.
Yeah,
that.
don't say permanently like that.
We don't know that it's gonna be forever. Fantastic. Are you licking my shirt? Stop that. Stop. It's weird. The other vampire is still kind of very much enthralled. So that's it for it. Cadaverous.
Hey, don't bite Jessie. She's been through a lot. She had to work at a rodeo, you know.
Hey, that was the best part of my life.
The vampire lets go. I didn't know it was like that.
It is, Mark.
Is it though? Let's find out if it is.
But no,
Likely. It's unlikely for it to make it save, but strangely enough, against cadaver spells, it makes it save.
Oops.
all right, moving on.
Moving on up. Why is there strange drawings in Cadaverous' square?
I think I had the square tools selected on, but there you go.
Yeah, thank you. Moving down, Aurelia, TOA, you are on deck.
Okie dokie. I will just keep doing the thing that I have been doing thus far.
Pew,
And I will
pew.
step, and then I will pew pew. Sunbolt. No. Second
11 does
sunbolt.
miss it. That's been established.
Crit.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Aurelia's crit more than I have.
She's also thrown out possibly 3 times more attacks than you have.
Aurelia should always crit more than
True.
that. Just on base sheer numbers of dice.
point, 2 more.
Spending key points is in fashion.
Hit. 15 was the AC.
14 misses.
Fuck. Alright, here's the crit. Here's the non-crit.
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Well,
22.
Well, the good rolling helps counteract some of the misses. So we're gonna move 21 points of damage away.
And then I will.
Why did that happen? Hold on, my screen just changed size. No, stop. Well, 20 sometimes. Let's try that again. Minus 21. Accounted.
Another sacred flame. Actually. Shoot.
My cat
Instead of that, I'm going to guidance.
has no physical
Jesse.
form. It's just hair.
And guidancing Jessie. Just extra make sure that she.
Guidance
for
is an action.
Also, guidance is for ability checks.
Oh, it's for. Shoot. Okay.
Now, mind you, breaking a grapple is an ability check,
Okay.
but Jesse hasn't really tried. Jesse's just swinging away.
I mean, one way to break a grapple is to kill the person grappling you.
That
That's
does
trying.
seem true. That does seem true.
I'm all on the swing train.
Swing, swing.
Swing.
Okay. So does that mean that I can move forward with this action,
I mean, you can do it if you want.
or? Well, I mean, I just can't.
There is nothing stopping you moving forward with this action.
Okay.
Okay, so with your standard action used, what else would you like to do?
That's it. I'll just move back again.
Okay. Guidance lasts. It's a concentration spell, so please mark on your character sheet you are or on your icon you are concentrating. Please get off the mouse, cat. Usually, I don't say that if it's a real mouse, but this one isn't. Aurelia to a Gislin. We're back at the top of the 4th round.
Oh, hey, I go to darkness.
Nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I'm in darkness again. Bonus action, move my hunter's mark to Rosef on Jesse. And sharpshooter longbow with advantageous. Wearing. Yes. Yes. 33 on that one.
33 will be enough to kill it.
All right.
Perfect.
And now, just to do this, to let you know, there are 2 bodies there. It becomes difficult terrain.
I will. Nothing else in the room that I can see, right? Aside from this one.
There's no other enemies that you've noticed. Oh, you hear an enemy. Wait, it might be cadavers.
I will call out to Jesse and say, "Don't touch that one. Just come into the room and we'll surround it."
That's perfect because you don't know the state of the others. Just we'll surround it. We'll all get around. Everyone else is like,
I really
"Oh,
don't. I
three."
haven't seen anyone but Jesse, really. Oh wait, I can only move there because I moved back up here. And I will end my turn.
And Jesse.
I will come into the room, cross the difficult terrain. Gislin. You are alive.
Gislin is in the darkness.
Oh,
You're
but I know
allegedly
you are alive. I know you are here because you
Oh,
just
do you
spoke
have
to me.
You have a torch, right?
She
Think
can't.
he-
She can't
Tio-
do
Cadaver,
it.
Cadaver's is a torch.
No, Jesse lit a
Tio-
torch last time.
No.
Tio cast light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to remove that because Tio didn't cast
It's
light this
gone.
time.
Oh, it's a redo thing.
It's
Yeah.
also
Okay.
cast concentration, right?
Oh,
Or
okay,
no?
gotcha.
Wait. No, it's not concentration. It's just gone because it's been an hour since.
Yeah, it has.
Shoot. Okay.
All right. So, all right, yeah.
So that's a much more correct what you see.
So I'm in.
You
I
are.
will stand over here. Where should I surround? No, I'm just gonna. All right, you can enter, and I will hold an action for if a vampire comes at me, or
Amazing.
those other ghost things.
Okay.
Then I'll attack them.
Vampire
5, 10,
spawn. Nothing.
Hmm.
Cadavers.
Now we can just kill it.
Mm,
Yes.
back on the corner. I came to a realization that the furthest I can get is literally here, and if we don't one turn it, it wakes up and immediately fucking runs me down and one shots me.
I can move more than Cadaverous does because I am young and spry. On the wrong screen. 5, 10, 15, 20,
25.
25,
35. 60.
30,
Where are you going?
35. I have 4 hit points!
Just. It's on the turn order. All we have to do is each take our full turn of damage on it. And everyone's running away from it. Can't do anything until it's turn. So we have Cadaverous' turn, your turn, Tio's turn.
I
my
don't do any.
turn,
I don't
Jesse's
do any
turn.
damage.
Well, you can do more damage than 0.
Untrue.
Okay, fine. If I die, this is on your head. I'm here. Am I taking attacks now?
Yes.
Or are we waiting and...
Yes, you're taking attacks now.
It can't do anything until it's turn.
Okay, I am taking 2 quarterstaff attacks.
Beat it up.
You hit it.
21, 21, and a bonus action unarmed strike.
21.
13 misses.
12, 6.
Every damage is good.
Pass my turn.
18 points is the time for TOA.
I'll see.
Wait.
Cadaver, stay close to me if I call you.
It is also no longer incapacitated.
Then I will fire off a sacred flame against this one that I can see. I'm in melee with it, so I'm just gonna stay here. Okay.
Blink it. Or cast it, I mean.
It fails this one. No, it doesn't. Fuck.
Gosh, I have not hit a single thing. Okay.
It's okay.
I'm in melee with it, so I'm just staying here.
Gislin.
Bonus action, move my hunter's mark to it. And sharpshooter longbow at it. Plus hunter's mark, which is nice. Plus sneak attack, that was nice. What's that? 22, 28. Same thing again.
Hit. That is enough.
Oh,
This one rolled well below normal for hit points.
let's get
And
rid of this
we-
fucking square.
Are out of rounds.
Everest, get in
The
here.
last corpse hits the ground. Everything goes nice and quiet. You know it won't last. The chill wind, not wind, just the chill air here in the crypt has always been a precursor to those wraiths showing up, and certainly the temperature is not very warm right now.
Cadaverous shuffles over to Gislin and grabs her by the shoulders. Gislin, stop relaxing. That draws in more wraiths.
It does. It
You
does,
all
it
look
really does.
awful. What have you been doing?
Break.
That is incorrect. One person looks fine.
Gee, wait, what? Casey? Who's Casey? Gislin.
I'm going to Cadaverous, Jesse, why don't you take a few steps back?
You, stand in front of me. Actually, wait. There's other specters around.
2 steps back from what?
I will inspect the door. See
You
if-
may use your inspection skills.
Wait, where am I stepping?
Dubstepping.
Just in case it's a trap. You found it
Here?
there, I think.
All right,
Here?
you open the door.
A little further back.
The door
Yeah,
opens.
right there.
It's dragged across a rough floor on the other side, making a little bit of a noise like, wood on floor moving, and reveals what appears to be an old storage area. An ancient weapon rack with weapons that look well beyond use anymore. The southern end. An already broken open crate must be filled with nothing. A pallet sitting on the ground low, and large jars. One is rather huge, almost the size of a human.
Maybe it has a human.
Pickled
just-
humans inside.
Sort of quickly go through and see if there's anything of interest in here that's not just rotting garbage.
Okay. Nothing catches your eye as you search around. It does look to be just a storage room with very little use, if it ever had one. Probably used a lot when they were constructing and or maintaining, but this place has fallen apart as you're once again in the southern area. You can see that the rubble has been turned into a barricade. All of it is, of course, difficult terrain to move up, but it does give you slight high ground, as well as good positioning for ranged attacks from the other side.
And what does it look like is going on here?
It looks like they've affixed a horn to the head of a box there. It looks like a poor attempt to make some sort of strange idol. The way it's kilted, you don't think that they're using it or thought it was good enough.
And does this look like the vampires are like sleeping in these cots?
It doesn't look like that at all. It looks like the vampires were definitely in this area, and for no small amount of time. Looking around, you can see that all of the cots have footmarks upon them, etc., etc. But the cots themselves are ancient and look to be likely not the vampires. Maybe somebody resisted at one point.
Any belongings or anything in this whole camp area?
You may roll a perception roll, or a perception roll, please. 23. That should be good enough. Let me bring this click. And there we have it. You do indeed find a few personal effects, stuff you might expect non-vampires to be holding. There's a pewter ring, there's some belts that have been tucked into the folds underneath this cot or sleeping bag or whatever this thing is, some hybrid. You find a leather hat. You wouldn't call it usable, as the leather has gotten to the point where it's just kind of petrified. You see a spell scroll on the side. You can put that in the fire right there. That's no problem.
I'll take it.
And strewn about on the floor, strewn about underneath one of the layers pulled back, is as if a coin purse has been ripped open and dumped into the bed. And you just see a collection of silver pieces. It doesn't look like much, maybe 100.
I will just leave it.
Okay. That appears to be the only things that are found in the cots. You find a few other strange little items, like a piece of wood that might have been like a brush at one point, but the bristles have fallen out or have been ripped out or something weird. You find, a shoelace, a bootlace or whatever. You don't see any boots or any kind of clothing items here. And you also don't see like stained blood. So whatever the vampires did here, or whatever happened here, didn't end right here. There's a door to the south as well. And this brazier here was lit, just in case you weren't sure. But the campfire takes care of all of this area too.
Does the campfire look extinguishable?
It does. It does. It looks like they've been feeding it pretty regularly. So there's a good amount of coals that are burning hot. But it does look like it's a very conventional, large campfire.
I will listen out this door.
Okay.
$20.
20. You hear a muffled, how do I explain this one? As if somebody were singing a limerick. You can't get, you're like, you hear. So it's a very strange muffled sound. It's probably not directly behind the door, but somewhere much deeper or around corners or maybe in another room.
Odd.
Can I quickly glance over the door and see if it has anything tricks or tricksiness to it?
Sure, absolutely.
Tricksiness. Investigation.
Is anyone else doing anything during this time?
He was watching to see
Or-
if the race coming.
Carrying way back here.
Yeah.
Letting people with hit points do things.
She's opening doors. There could be people behind those doors.
What are you doing? Gislin, a 10 investigation. This door looks like much of the same. You don't expect it to be locked. You don't see that it's trapped.
Right. I will very slowly and attempt quietly to open this door. At least to gain vision of beyond.
One dynamic lighting layer later. You see a hallway that opens up into a room. The notable point of that revelation is that there's a table a bit further in. That table is holding a map. Appears to be a saucer filled with blood and a skull. And the skull appears to be humming.
The skull is humming.
It is.
Well,
What's going on?
And according to some sources, there's also Funyuns on that table.
Okay. And what's the lighting situation in there?
The lighting situation is nil. It is 100% black and dark.
Alright. I would like
Or as I like to call it, Gislany.
to Gislin my way in there very quietly.
Okay, please roll a stealth roll. You may Gislin your way in. We'll put all these funnies on the ground. Destroyed sarcophaguses. The skull continues to hum.
Does it seem like it's noticed
This-
me at all?
If it has noticed, it hasn't moved. It's just humming. This one, however, is a bit more of a complete skeleton, although it does look like it is. I shouldn't say complete. I should say more pieced together incorrectly. And it sort of little chatters and shakes and rattles, and it does appear to kind of trying to be looking at you, but it's like struggling to do so. And then finally it just kind of comes to a stop where it's at.
aw, it's trying so hard.
I will very quietly close this door.
And with that, the door is closed. I'm going to move those layers and fix that for you, everybody. And then I would like to remind everybody that the time for people to go and stop playing D&D is now. We have
Okay.
we have
We're-
gone a
we're-
little long.
We're in a good spot. The
This is a
only
good
place
spot.
we can go next session is the boss room. Next session, we're finally allowed to die.
I think we should try to rest.
Well, there are beds and a campfire.
I think that's a sign that this is.
We can do it this time.
Yeah,
We can do
I
it
think
this
I
time.
think this time.
This is the room where the vampires were. Where there was clearly non-vampires living before.
And there are enough beds for people.
It's a
There
sign.
is.
There's more in the room below, and a campfire that's not on, and some skeletons.
Entertainment.
Okay, I feel better
Um,
about this.
Oh, I will
Do you?
hand off to Cadaverous
I'm
this,
not sure.
whatever that spell scroll is, if Cadaverous wants to look that over.
You're going to
Oh, yeah.
give it to the person who's not got expertise in Arcana? Okay, I'm just kidding.
I can feel like that's in character. You're going to give that to not me?
That's like saying, so fucking Casey picks up a children's book
What
and
if
like
it's in
hands it to
dragon?
me in
What if
real
it's-
life, and
what
Dora
if
goes,
it's Draconic?
"What? You didn't give the children's book to the person who studied English."
No, it's really giving someone a book in Latin to someone who hasn't studied
Tamara,
Latin.
before we stop playing, what's the spell scroll?
Well, that needs to be determined. So I need an Arcana
Dice
check, please.
roll.
Okay, I'll make an Arcana check.
We're gonna hand it to Tio, who can originally cast it.
69.
Nice.
Well,
Ah.
if only.
I have a
However,
plus 9
Here
in
you
it's
go.
Arcana.
not.
I have a plus 9.
Here you
I
go,
would have
take
rolled
the spell scroll.
automatically.
What is it?
What
I don't care. Tio, take the spell scroll. What is it? Oh, look at me. I'm Tio. Lot to touch dice.
This is my
at the
only
back,
talent.
take
Okay,
no
let me have it.
damage.
That is
You're also pretty good at never taking damage in hell.
I tried to take damage. There were multiple opportunities that I tried to take damage. And
By
it did not
staying in the
happen.
hallway, it's rough.
I was protecting the other two who were at under 10.
Standing behind us.
Look, I was letting you move.
I was rear
You would have
guard.
had to go into the
I
room
know,
to get
I know,
around me.
I'm joking.
Gosh.
Well, that being said, this spell scroll is called Detect Magic.
Detect magic.
So there you go.
Wow, we got a detect magic scroll.
Toilet
Sick.
paper.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I don't
Tamara.
know. It might become.
Hey. It's okay. There's more to be seen and had down this way. Let's see how far the party goes, but not this week. Next week. Appreciate all the players for doing their thing. Appreciate the folks who are watching and doing their thing. I understand some subscriptions were thrown around. I don't know. Maybe Casey's usually better at knowing what that is, but since
Not
Casey
from
isn't
my
where
current
Casey is
location.
normally,
I
don't
can.
know.
Yes, thank you, Anon, for all of the gifted subs in chat today. As always,
Anon.
we appreciate you.
And
what organs haven't we done yet?
What organs?
regardless of what happens Monday or Wednesday, next Thursday we should be playing again. And
What is that?
we are coming
Prolapsing
close
colon?
to the
is it an
story
appendix?
arc.
Is that a prolapsing colon?
That's okay. The story arc next Thursday will be even closer to completing, and that might even actually complete the campaign as well. So we'll see what happens. Please come and join us again. That's all I have. You guys can talk about your stuff, but I'm done.
Yes, as always, you can find us elsewhere online. Twitter at ROLL20SPOTLIGHT. You can find old episodes on YouTube at an unintelligible URL, but you can Google ROLL20SPOTLIGHT. It'll show up. We are ROLL20SPOTLIGHT.com. As well, if you want more information about our streams and a closer look at the lovely character art for this stream, courtesy of Kayla. Thank you again to Kevin MacLeod for the music. I was playing a bunch in the background. Today we heard, you're currently listening to Floating Cities. You also heard various tracks off of Ossuary. You heard, I played so many things.
I played Dark Walk entirely.
I don't
Just
think it
Dark Walk.
matters if we miss one.
Yeah. But yeah, Kevin MacLeod, free music. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, Kev.
And thanks again to Roll20 for having us as part of the Roll20 Spotlight program. That's the end of the post-game announcements.
Always
It's also the end of the
updated.
stream. Goodbye.
Always update. And it's the end of the stream. Farewell and good night.
See you next week
Make good choices.
for the last time.
Tie your invisible friends to yourself so you don't lose them.
Don't be mean to emus.
Yeah, true. Goodbye.